woman never belongs to you. It's just your turn. You lost your edge, she lost attraction for you. That's how it works. What'd you think she was gonna do? Tell you she cheated? Men cannot afford to get complacent in relationships. Get your fat ass off the couch, start lifting weights, and learn game. You're welcome.
And now your man,
Donovan Sharp.
What's up, guys? It's your man, Donovan Sharp, and welcome to the special edition of TSR Live. We are streaming live simultaneously to Twitch, Twitter, Manosphere.tv, Manosphere TV, MGTOW.tv, YouTube, and of course, in crystal clear, high resolution 4K to Sharp Stream. So however you're watching, wherever you're watching from, thank you for making the Sharp Reality Live a part of your daily routine. I am joined, as always, by the lovely and talented Devin. Dev, how are we doing this afternoon?
Hi, how are you? I'm good to be back.
Good, good. I asked you how you were doing.
I'm doing well. I'm ready for a date night tonight. I'm really excited
Oh,
about it.
that's right, that's right. Yeah, by the way, guys, the movie that we are going on a date night tonight, and the movie we're going to see is... We are going to see Nope. We are going to see Nope. Also, on your screen is sort of an unknown superstar, the out of the woodwork superstar of the skits. That's right. It is Chester Sharp. Chester. Let's see, Chester. He's a good boy. So there is Chester. Chester, say hi to the camera. Yep, there he is. Hold on. Let me bring him up here. There we go. So this is Chester. This is Chester Q Sharp. Chester is what is he, 8 years old now?
Yeah.
He is an 8-year-old Cavalier King Charles Spaniel. He is absolutely a good boy, and he is red-pilled. Chester is absolutely red-pilled, even though he has no idea what's going on right now. I think he probably thinks you're going to give him some sort of treats.
Well, that's what he thinks 24/7.
Yes, yes, yes. Chester is always hungry. If he could talk, he would tell you that he has not been fed
In a month, yeah.
in a month. Yep. As far as Chester's concerned, he needs to be fed. He needs to be fed all the time. But it is good to have you guys in today. And by the way, there is going to be. We are going to do Temptation Island breakdown today. We're going to do that at 4 o'clock, and I've changed it to 4 o'clock so that because we got a couple of guys on the Sharp Stream side who. Starting at 3 o'clock is a little bit too soon for some guys. And, listen, man, I'm a man of the people. Just like MLD said on his live stream a little bit earlier, I am a benevolent leader. So, of course, Chester getting all kinds of love in the chat. Shout out to my sharpshooters. Shout out to my snipers on the Sharp Stream side. We've got Dre Raven, Jay Blaze, Damian Hanma. Good to see you guys in here. And then, of course, the lovely and talented Devin. Shout out to my sharpshooters on the YouTube side. Exploit, Dre Raven, Jay Raven is double dipping. Jay Blaze is double dipping. Komatsu Umi is in the house. And Danny Arnold is in here. Good to see you as well. He says Chesty. Very good. Chester says, never call me Daddy again. My name is not Daddy. My name is Chester. Dre Raven says, Chester, Dad, I better get 5. Guys, we cannot say the T word in Chester's presence. We cannot. The T word is off limits for Chester, because Chester, when he hears the T word, he gets his feelings all in a bunch. Lorenzo Rock says no Walter, no Walter right now. Walter likes to walk on the keyboard and everything like that. And see, he's already starting to get anxious for the treats. No, he can hang out. I just don't want him to. All right, there you go, boy. He's a good boy. All right. So that is of course Chester. You guys will see. Oh, wait, hold on. There's Chester on Devin's side. There he is. So I didn't give him any I didn't give him a T word, and so he goes over to Dev. Guys, this is how it works. Mm-hmm. This is how it works. So if our live stream goes offline, it's because Chester is back there chewing on wires. Hopefully that will not be the case. But what we are going to do today. Oh, Jay Blaze says super chat the T. I swear to God, if you super chat the T word, I'm going to ban you for life. I will ban you for life. Don't think I won't do it. Go ahead and let him out, because I don't want him disconnected. I don't want him to disconnect anything. So there goes Chester.
He disconnected something.
What is that? That's a light. We're good.
Okay.
We're good. I think.
I don't know.
We'll find out soon enough. We will find out soon enough. 98 of you guys in here watching. We appreciate we greatly appreciate the support. Looks like you guys are talking about your pets as well. We greatly appreciate that. So what we're going to do today, guys, is, look, you guys are all well aware of our new relationship skits. They have been lauded. They have been criticized. But one of the many or one of the few themes of the comments, and listen, 95%, it's all praise, it's all good. But every once in a while, we get commenters who say, "Oh my God, ha ha ha, you got me. I actually thought this was serious." Okay, ha ha ha. Then, of course, we get people who talk about, "Oh, this is a toxic relationship," and this and that and the third. Then we have people who are concerned for Devin's safety. Devin, so you've got some people who are concerned for your safety out there. What would you like to say to the people who are concerned about your safety?
Yeah, thanks for your concern. Appreciate that.
So I had Devin procure, and I don't let Devin look at the comments ever, but I did not have time today because I was, believe it or not, I'm working out. My shirts are starting to fit again. I gained a bunch of weight, and I'm going to lose a bunch of weight. You guys just wait and see. But what we're going to do is we are going to, and listen, if you guys have any questions about our relationship or anything like that, put it in the chat. You don't have to super chat anything. But we are going to, we're going to go over a few of these comments just to sort of address these and just to let you guys know and kind of address these directly. So let's go ahead and I mean, and listen, these are both good and bad.
All these are bad.
All of these?
Well, yeah, you told me to get the bad one.
Okay, well, the first one says thanks.
Well, I wanted to include the super thanks because he did a super thanks. So
Okay,
if we
all right.
highlight it, maybe more people will do that.
Okay, well, the second one is this is like sitting in class and watching a great lesson being taught over the old VCR and box TV. That's a good one, too.
Is it? I thought they were calling us old.
We are old.
I know, but not like an old box TV, like the ones like in the wood cases,
Did you not watch a TV in a wood case when you were a child?
Never.
Yes, you did, because I did too. You're 0 for 2. Listen, you're 0 for 2, Devin. You're 0 for 2. Here's one and it's funny. A lot of some of the comments they agree with us only to give themselves permission to be overly yes, right. So Patriot Mike, shout out to you. Says, once again, Donovan has it right 95% of the way. The only two things I would change is when she said women cheat their way out of a relationship because modern women don't act in good faith in these situations. I say that women who do this do so because they can't risk being alone. Okay, that's still operating in bad faith, Patriot Mike. My second change would be about the category to place a woman like this. For me, a chick like this isn't even worthy of recreational use position. If you're getting any woman at all, then you're getting enough of them to pass on most of them. Don't risk getting someone like her pregnant when you don't have to. You should not be sleeping with anyone you're not okay having a kid with. Don't lower your value by knocking up some chick that you yourself would not choose for marriage. Patriot Mike, due respect, get off your fucking high horse, buddy. Get off your fucking high horse, man. And let's just sort of take this. Let's take this from the top. The category, right? For me, a chick like this isn't even worthy of recreational use position. Guys like this, guys who talk like this, and I'm not saying that Patriot Mike is or isn't this way, but by and large, guys who say she isn't even worth having sex with usually are guys who don't have a lot of casual sex. That's not, this is neither good nor bad. It just is. Now, if you're not a guy who has a lot of casual sex, then you're not going to be attractive to a lot of different women. Well, it shouldn't be that way, Donovan. I 100% agree. And this is exactly what Patriot Mike is trying to say. What he is attempting to tell me is that, hey, look, man, like, you shouldn't even be messing with deplorable women like this. You should never have sex with a woman you would not choose for marriage. Again, get off your fucking high horse. But, Mike, I got news for you, homie. Most women in this country, 95% of them to be exact, and that's probably a liberal number, probably on the high side. Most of them are only good for recreational use, right? And then he says, if you're getting any women at all, then you're getting enough of them to pass on most of them. Don't risk getting someone like her pregnant when you don't have to. Yeah, Mike, this is why we use condoms and pull-out game. Then of course he gets all moral. You shouldn't be sleeping with anyone that you're not okay with having a kid with. Wrong again, Mike. Listen, casual sex is a thing. Is it good? Is it bad? I don't know, but people are having casual sex. Most of the time, when people are having sex, they're not having sex to have a kid. What are your thoughts on this? I can't, dude. Again, shout out to Patriot Mike, but dude, like, spare me with the fucking morality.
I mean, it sounds good in theory, but let's just be honest. You know, people hook up,
Yep.
and it's a part of life. So you know, we're just trying to help people separate, you know, the wheat from the chaff. Is that how you say
The
it?
what?
The wheat from the chaff. What is it? I don't know that expression.
I'm not
Anyway.
a farmer. I mean, I don't know. I assume you have to be a farmer to know that, right?
Yeah, this comment was on the video. We grew apart and talking about lying.
Oh yeah. Oh yes. So basic. Oh, okay. Well, thank you for the context. So Patriot Mike is saying that if a woman lies to you about why her last relationship ended, she's not even worthy of a recreational use position. Mike, I got news for you, buddy. All women lie about the way their relationships ended.
Yes.
Women never take accountability. Ever. Dude, not even Devin took accountability when we first got together. Devin, look, you tried bad-mouthing your ex, and I said, nope, you are not finna do that with me.
Yeah.
Don't even do that.
From the very beginning, you were like, nope, don't want to hear it. I wasn't there.
Yep.
You know, this guy's trying to take things a little too literal as well.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
You know, I just don't. If you spend enough time to get to know someone, they agree to go on a date. You know, the end goal is to get lucky, right? And she starts capping about how her last relationship ended, and you kind of know, like, you know, she's like, oh, he was a gambling, abusive, drunk,
Yes.
drug addict, whatever, bowling addict, whatever. Then
Bowling addict.
whatever. You know,
Wow.
then obviously, like, he knows, okay, this woman isn't going to take she doesn't even take herself seriously. She's
Right.
not going to take me seriously, so therefore I'm going to return the energy and put her in the recreational use category.
Yeah, again, like I understand what he's trying to say here. I get it, but anybody who says that a woman, see, it's funny because he's talking out of both sides of his mouth. That particular skit was done on a date, right? So if you're out on a date with her, but you wouldn't use her for recreational use only, what are you doing out with her on a date? That's where that disingenuous rationale,
Right.
that's where it comes back to bite people in the ass. I understand what Mike is saying, but Mike, get off your fucking high horse. Guys who talk like this would have us believe that they are so inundated with options that a woman who even suggested that she might have been deceitful in her last relationship isn't even good for recreational use only. Patriot Mike is looking for the unicorn. Well, I don't talk to bitches unless they're 19 and virginal. It's gonna be a long wait, fam. It's gonna be a long wait. JBlaze11 with the $5 super chat on the YouTube site says, shout out to you two for the great skits. This gives a great way to give people's relationship knowledge. This is for Chester to get a T-word. Call Chester in here, if you would, Dev. Okay. Go ahead. So what we're going to do is, come here, buddy. So what we're going to do, I'm going to give him a little chicken treat, a little chicken crisp. Yes, we do it for the we do it for the people. Dre Raven says, my parents' dog understands English too. Yeah, well, I don't. The only English word Chester seems to know is treat. The only words he knows: treat, good boy, in the house, and I don't know what. Oh, I can hear him. I can already hear him. Hey, y'all, good boy.
He's just sitting at the bottom of the stairs.
Okay, well, have a seat so we can. All right, so hang on a second. Maine. Okay, come here, buddy. Come here.
Oh, no, Bubby, over here.
He's a good boy. There's Chester. Okay, so Chester got the treat. Shout out to Jay Blaze. Yeah, you can let him out as soon as he's done. Okay, wait a minute. Is he done with it yet? Yep, he's still messing with it. All right, very good. I think he likes it. Damian Hanma says VCR with a separate tape rewinder. Wow, taking it way back.
Wow.
Damian Hanma says the Batman 89 VHS wore out at my house as a kid. Dude, you and me both. You and me both, bruh. You and me both, man. Appreciate that very much. Okay, let's go to the, what are we doing?
I like to sit on the blanket so I don't stick.
All right.
Sorry.
Oh, break it down. There we are. Rebel5150 says, bitch, I said Popeyes. Yeah, shout out to Laquan Travius, a.k.a. Trey, a.k.a. Ice Trey, a.k.a. Danny Trejo. Danny Trejo. Love it. All right, let's continue. World's Executioner, 777, says, how do you grow apart? That means you working together in the first place. Unbelievable. What is love if it's about your emotion? That bleep ain't love. Respect has nothing to do with your goddamn emotions. I would love to respond to this comment, but it makes no fucking sense.
Person is very full of opinion.
I mean, I'd like to talk about it. I just don't know what the fuck it means. Number one. Number two, let's learn some punctuation, fam. Like, that was a run-on sentence.
Someone is very upset.
He was very upset. He was so upset, in fact, that he just could not construct coherent sentences.
He can censor himself, but he can't use a comma.
Right. Censored himself. He can't use a comma. Jesus Christ. All right. Carlo Grasso says, remember, fellas, you create an energetic bond with every woman you have sex with and vice versa. You are energetically imprinting your thought into her womb, and she is swapping the energies of the last guy into you, or worse, she is a succubus or he is an incubus and will steal parts of your soul with every drop you spill into her, every pump you take. Think wisely. The consequences last way longer than anyone thinks. If left unchecked, stay safe, stay free. I guess listen, I understand what he's saying. It's I'm not going to be mean-spirited. Carlo's out thinking the room here. What he means to say is that when you smash a woman without a condom, there's going to be, dude, women have the DNA of dozens, if not hundreds of men, because most women are having unprotected sex out here. So I understand what he's talking about, but basically what he says is use a condom unless you get an STD. Am I wrong?
I know. I think he's more on a spiritual level than a
I was hoping you would
level.
Not. Oh my God, I was hoping.
Yeah,
that you would not
I mean,
say that.
This reminds me of a post that you would see on Reddit, like not how girls work.
Oh God.
I mean, the whole, I get it if you don't want to get an STD, but the whole imprinting
Dude.
your thoughts on her womb is a little much.
Come on, man. Like, dude,
She might steal your soul if you have sex with the wrong girl.
Yeah, if it's the first girl you've ever had sex with, yes. The first girl any man ever has sex with owns his soul, of course, because you've never felt anything like it in your life. But after about girl number 15 to 20, you're like, okay, this is great, but I'm not going to give her my soul. I appreciate the comment, Carlo, but I'm not really into the whole spiritual. There's nothing spiritual about sex. It is a physical act. Nothing more. Nothing more. How modern women cover up their cheating. So this was the skit. What skit was this? How modern women cover up their cheating. It was the one where you'd never suspect this. Oh, this was the one where she accused you of cheating.
Right.
So he says, great lesson, but what's the solution? How do you deal with a lying, cheating girlfriend, and what approach should you take to handle it? I'll let you lead off. What is your advice to Ryan? Because I think this is an honest question.
I think the question is off the mark, because
Okay.
if you know that you're dealing with a lying, cheating girlfriend, what you do is pretty obvious. You know, you walk away and you live your life and you move on to someone who's more quality. However, how do you deal with someone you suspect of lying or cheating is a little bit different. So what I would say is take note, pay attention.
There you go. You nailed it.
And,
Took my answer.
Yeah, once those like flags start going up in your head and you know what to look for, women have a really hard time covering up what they're doing because they are in the habit of telling half-truths.
There you go.
And enough half-truths will lead to the truth
Yes.
when you put it together and find out she's lying straight to your face.
Look, check this out. I think, and this is a good question by Ryan. The solution is to pay attention from the start. That's a legit question, man, because he's like, okay, so how do I deal with a lying, cheating girlfriend? if your girlfriend is constantly accusing you of cheating, she is definitely cheating because again, just like we said in the skit, a common adage among women that they think is wisdom is if he accuses you of cheating, he's cheating himself. Well, that could be true. What they don't understand is that they give themselves away by always accusing their man of cheating. Now, if you're cheating on your girl and you're sloppy about it and she accuses you of cheating, she's right. You're cheating, right? But if she has absolutely no reason to believe that you are stepping out on her, but she's always accusing you, what she is doing is she's trying to take the spotlight off of herself and put it on you. And just like I said in the skit, if you're always on the defensive, then you're always trying to defend yourself. You're never paying attention to her. So the solution is to pay attention. The very first time your girlfriend and again, I said this like very carefully, if your girlfriend just out of the blue starts making unfounded accusations of infidelity, chances are she's probably cheating herself. What's the solution? Pay attention. And if you are seeing signs of her cheating, and here's another thing I want to tell you guys, you don't have to catch a girl cheating to dump her. You don't have to confirm that your girl is cheating to dump her. No, you don't have to have proof. If you think your girl is cheating, get the fuck out of there. Right? Well, what would make me think my girl is cheating? We all know the behaviors: working late, traveling with her girlfriends, girls' nights out,
but don't
Vegas
throw
trips.
this all away because of a mistake.
Okay, well, fine. Stay in the relationship and
Misunderstanding.
yeah, look, okay, yeah, misunderstanding, blah 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 blah. Listen, I'm glad we cleared the air. Your next boyfriend, I'm sure, will understand. This is just how you have to be. It's one of these things. And again, Ryan, very very good question. I'm telling you, man, 80 to 90% of relationship problems for men in terms of figuring out whether or not a woman is being deceitful or being or engaging in infidelity is paying attention. And don't pay attention before you see the signs. Pay attention from the start. I talk about this all the time in my courses. What you got?
What are your thoughts on this approach? If you think your girlfriend is lying or cheating on you or to you, make her prove you wrong.
Make her prove you wrong. Well, that is a good approach. However, that is an approach that should be taken from the start. Okay? All of the measures you take to make sure that I know what you're up to, you're proving me wrong, right?
Right.
You understand?
Yeah.
You proved to me that you're not up to anything nefarious just by the things that you do.
Not only that, I have backups to my backups, so ways to prove it. So, like for example, one time I went to the nail salon. And
oh yeah, I remember this. Yeah,
their Wi-Fi wasn't working, and for some reason I couldn't get like the Life 360 thing. I couldn't check in on my location, and their stuff wasn't like I was trying to send you a picture, and the picture wouldn't send.
Yeah, you were freaking out.
I was like, what the heck? So I FaceTime you. I'm like, okay, I'm here. This isn't working, and you're just like, yeah, whatever. Like you're pissed off.
Yes.
Because the usual checks, you miss one check and balance, you miss two, and it's like,
But
so,
I'm not a two. No.
Yeah.
The very first time it happens, I'm like, yo, you better figure that shit out.
Yeah, so I was freaking out. So what did I do? I asked the nail salon for their Wi-Fi, connected to their network, made sure my messages got through before I went back. And not only that, followed up because I have a dash cam in my car. It shows exactly where I go, what I'm doing, what's going on in the car and outside of the car. And so, God forbid, if one thing goes wrong, my phone while I was there, you would be able to at least see the dash cam of me coming out of the place and getting in the car and going home. So yeah, there's I'm always wondering if this goes wrong, what else can I do to make sure? Give me that buffer, because that's how much I love Donovan and I don't want to lose him. Is I'm like, okay, if this happens, then what is this? What is this? Because it's my job to prove to him that I'm doing what I'm doing, and I don't like leaving room for questions and errors.
But if you are hurt by other women, you're bringing insecurities. Just because other women cheated on you doesn't mean she's going to.
Hey man, everybody's different. You pick the people that you want to partner with. If I wasn't okay with the way that Donovan is and the things that he requires, then I wouldn't be here right now.
Jay Blaze actually gives some really good advice on the Sharp Stream side. He says, if you think your girl's cheating, use the bitch as social proof and get another girl, then ditch her. If you can't confirm your woman is cheating, demote her. Dude, I'm good with that. Look, I'm good with that.
Yeah,
I
a
am
lot of
totally
guys
good with
can't
that.
demote their wives and stuff like that. They get in these situations where they're afraid to.
Wait. Whoa.
Yeah, go ahead.
Whoa. How can a man not demote his wife?
Most men don't feel like they have any leverage when they're in a marriage where they're like, okay, I can't demote her, meaning like I can't like if I kick her out, I'll lose half my stuff.
He said demote her. He didn't say kick her out. Here's how you demote your wife. You withdraw your attention. You get your ass into shape, you start dressing better, and then you withdraw your attention at that point. That's how you do that. Listen, obviously if there are kids involved, you don't want to treat their mother horribly, but ask yourselves this. If the wife were in the same position, would she treat the man badly? Oh, wait. That question is answered every fucking day. JBlaze11 says girlfriends are better than wives. Dude, what was that? Episode 52 or something like that? Man, I've said that for years. Good for you. Let's go to the next comment. Tanya Shaw says it would be good for you guys to do the reverse and how men do all the things as well. No, Tanya, I'm not going to do that. You want to know why I'm not going to do that? Because there are enough channels out there that shit on men. There are enough channels out there that warn about men ain't shit niggas and men who cheat and this and that and the other. No, this is a pro-male channel. I'm not going to talk about the fuckery of men just because you want me to. What this says to me, this is so funny. And this is, I was actually going to put this out on Instagram. All the black women, there are so many black women who disagree with it. The move for most black women is men do it too. This goes for men too.
Yes.
That's why y'all bitches are single.
Yeah.
Y'all are constant. Well, oh yeah? Okay, well you got us, but men do it too. Fuck you guys. Ain't nobody. No. That's the problem with, but this is why most of y'all ain't never getting married. This is why most of y'all aren't in relationships of consequence, because you're always deflecting. Oh, well, men do it too. Yeah, prove it.
Yeah,
Fuck out of here.
Double standard.
No, fuck out of here. It's a different standard. Men and women are
That's
different.
exactly right.
Alvin Vivian, this is your guy right here. He said, just let her cheat. Why bother creating extra work for yourself, snooping on her, interrogating her, surveilling her? Let me ask you this. Do I snoop on you, Devin?
I don't know. No, because I've set everything up.
There you go. Exactly. I don't have to go through your phone. Why?
Because if you have a question, I have the proof.
There you go. Do I interrogate you?
No.
Okay. Do I surveil you?
No.
Okay. He says, why bother creating extra work for yourself? You see, gentlemen, it is the woman's job. See, every woman is a slut until proven otherwise. Okay? Most women sleep around indiscriminately. You do not treat a lady like a lady until she proves that she deserves to be treated like a lady. So when Alvin Vivian says, just let her cheat, what the fuck, Alvin? Do I have endless time to just be letting women cheat? Hell no. I'm not creating extra work. I'm not creating extra work for myself. Devin created the extra work for herself to prove to me what she is doing. There is nothing extra I have to do. If I had to keep an eye on her 24/7, if I had to proactively spy on her, I would not be able to build what I built. Go ahead.
Yeah. This kind of reminds me of someone who says that I am not going to work at a business that has surveillance cameras in the business because they are going to think that I am stealing.
Unbelievable.
You know,
Unbelievable.
It's a very backwards type of way.
Not only that, check this out. What is more common? Employees that steal from work or women who cheat?
Yep.
There you go. Exactly. Dude, women cheat more than people steal from work. Yet you're okay with being on a surveillance camera at work, but you're not okay with being open and honest about where you are to keep your boyfriend or husband's mind at ease.
Yeah,
that's why y'all single.
Really understand how it works.
He doesn't understand. When he says just let her cheat, what Alvin Vivian just did is you're being disrespectful of men's time. I don't have time to be training up a fucking woman for a year and a half just to let her do whatever the fuck, just to allow her, or just to not to allow her, because women can do whatever she wants, but to not enforce my boundaries. I'm not going to spend all the time it takes to keep myself, in better shape, to keep myself where I need to be at the highest value that I'm at, just to allow her to keep my commitment if she cheats. No, I'm not. Listen, I will let her cheat. If a woman wants to cheat, let her cheat. Guess what? She's just not going to have my commitment. Right. And says, why bother creating extra work for yourself snooping on her? I said it once, and Devin said it once. I'll say it again. I'm not snooping on her. I'm not the one creating extra work. It is on, dude, Devin put all of these things in place. She had to be proactive. She said, all right, here's what I'm going to do to make sure you are. I didn't make any of these requirements. Devin said, okay, I want to be with you, and for now, it's worth it. It's worth doing these things. This is what I'm going to do. I get emails with all of the logs and everything. Half the time, I don't even check it. I don't even check it
because I'm not worried about anything you're gonna find on there.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
I mean, like that would be a recipe for some sleepless nights, because I forward everything to you, and you have the logins anyway. You can check it anytime. But I think this guy thinks that you're sitting in your studio here with
surveilling with
cameras of me in the house.
Who the fuck has
she
time
really
for
working?
That? Oh my God, get out of here!
Viewing my hover watch to see exactly what I'm doing on my computer. Nobody's got time for that. These are safeguards, not,
Yeah, these are safeguards. Alvin Vivian,
security guard over here.
Yeah, like what the fuck, dude? Like what are we doing? Alvin Vivian, you're being disrespectful of my time and your time. What you just told me with the just let her cheat means that you don't value your time and attention. Why are you going to give your time, your energy, your attention, and your resources, your tier or your team, if you are just going to allow a woman to stay with you if she's engaging in infidelity, right? Mark LeBrand says keyboard warriors when nothing's at risk. Exactly. Alvin's got nothing to lose. Well, just let her cheat. All right, cool, very good. Let's see how that works out for you. Jack Spratt says, Donovan, are you doing the woman in the vids, or is she just a coworker in your business? Yes, I am fucking the woman in the vids. She is my girlfriend. That's what happens. That's what happens. Ay, ay, ay. NJV, now this is a really good one. This is a nice one. Says, as a civil engineer, let me break down Donovan Sharp. He is in a newly opened express lane all by himself, just cruising. No traffic. Well done, brother. Appreciate that.
Donovan HOV Sharp.
Is that what it said?
No.
Oh, my God.
Just made it up.
Oh, my God. Donovan HOV. You guys see what I'm dealing with here? Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Wow. I need the... That was actually pretty good. In a bad way. Terrible, but in a good way.
I know.
In a good way. Very good. Stephen T says, maybe in some cases.
Which video is this, honey?
This is under... Oh, she rejected him 5 times and he still didn't get it. Yes.
Anything other than yes is a no?
Yes, that's exactly right. It says, maybe in some cases, but I had all these types of responses, and more often than not, there was... More often than not, there was a date out of it. Hold up. Steven, you're capping. You're capping. So you've had all of those responses, and more often than not, there was a date out of it. Stephen T, you're lying. You're lying. He says, I've never liked the naysayers. There are too many variables in life to be able to make a definitive and factual statements. I went out with a girl who said she would not date me if I was the last guy on earth. Who the hell says that? Nobody. Dude, what is this, 1975? Oh, these people. I swear to fucking God.
I think it was 7th grade.
Something
was the last time I heard that?
I wouldn't date you if you were
the last guy on earth.
Let's finish that. Let's finish. Although she finished with me, it was because it slipped out in a conversation with her that she was my second choice. No girl. She was your. Oh, well, Stephen T. Well. She was feeling some type of way because you just had all these bitches lined up. Stephen T, you're a fucking liar. You're a fucking liar. If a modern woman wants to go out with you, she is going to say yes. If the answer is anything but yes, it's a no. Let me be clear. When you say, I've had all of these responses and more often than not, there was a date out of it, you are fucking lying, and we both know it. Guys, lying in the comments does not mean you are right. Like, just because you say it doesn't automatically make it true. What are we... Does he? Oh, you know what? My bad, Stephen T, because you're telling me that you get dates out of it more often than not. You know what? Let's go ahead and take down the video and just forget about it. Oh my God.
I mean, once a girl told me that she would never date me if I was the last guy on earth.
But it was only because she found out as my second.
But then it slipped out that she was my second choice.
Oh my God, this fucking guy, Stephen T. You know, and I wonder how long it took him. You know what? I want to know who liked that comment. And by the way, the comment was edited, which means he fucking just made it up. Yes. Yeah, Jay Blaze says, yeah, Stephen T, my bad. You're a baller, bro.
It's edited because he didn't want a typo messing up the lies.
Dude, this fucking guy. He posted it and then decided to make it a little bit more juicy. These guys, come on, man. Oh, World's Executioner.
Yeah, he's our biggest fan.
Who?
World's Executioner.
Yeah, this is another comment. It says, it does make them bad people. She don't say no to cars. She don't say no to, though. I'm sorry. World's Executioner. This is the second straight comment that I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. Like, I'm not trying to be funny, but like, guys, if you're gonna comment, it's gotta make sense, man.
Don't make them bad people. She don't say no to cars. She don't say no to phones. She don't say no to food. She never say no to man every day, but she say no to you.
Okay, you know what?
Probably English, not the first language, maybe.
I'm not trying to be funny. This is just, God almighty.
Okay.
Oh boy. All right. Tim. Tim says, you are so wrong. I've asked the apple of my eye 8 times, and we were not able to connect. The last few times I drove her home and her car was missing, thus proving beyond all doubt she is just busy.
So he drove by our house?
So he drove by our house.
So he's a stalker.
That's not creepy at all. So hold on. Let's take this one line at a time. So he asked the apple of his eye, and guys, just like, please understand, don't call your woman the apple of your fucking eye. Tim, what the fuck are you doing? The apple of your. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing? Like, guys, come on, man. The apple of my eye. Are you talking about your child? Like, if I had a son or a daughter, I'd be like, okay, he or she is the apple of my eye because, you know, that's my kid. But, dude. So, apparently he asked the apple of his eyes 8 times.
8 times.
They were unable to connect. So, he got stood up 8 times. The last few times he got stood up, he drove by her house and her car was missing, thus proving beyond all doubt she is just busy. Tim. She hold on. She was busy. But do you understand what she was busy doing, Tim? Okay? Look. Her car was missing, thus proving she was busy. Yeah, Tim. Busy getting butt fucked. What are we doing? Do you understand? Like, he's like, well, I drove by her house and her car was gone. That means that she was busy. Yeah, busy getting smashed out. Dude, this is
selective reality.
Look, man. Look. I'll tell you this. Tim's also a fucking liar. He's also a liar. Number one, this woman is not the apple of his eye. He's trying to make us believe. Actually, I figured this out.
What's that?
I figured it out. So Tim is married to the woman who stood him up 8 times. Okay? You understand?
Okay.
So he's married to or is in a relationship with a woman who stood him up 8 times. The last few times her car was missing, proving beyond all doubt that she was busy. Busy getting smashed out. like come on, man. Here we go. He continues. You should be more cautious and say your advice is not 100% right for 100% of your viewers. Tim, you're a grown fucking man, I would assume. Okay? I shouldn't have to tell you, disclaimer, this content is not, it's not for 100% right for 100% of my viewers. Of course not. Of course not. No, when people say that, they're just trying to disagree.
Yeah.
That being said, can you have that hot yet, well, I guess he's telling you hot. I guess that's not too bad. Can you have that hot yet sincere blonde babe make a custom 5-minute video to my Apple Angelica on my behalf suggesting why she should date me?
Oh, no.
When figuring out what you'll charge me, calculate investigative time to find a destination for the video. Angelica's phone and social media no longer work. Thank you in advance for your assistance in this matter.
I missed that ending part. Wow. So he wants me to make a video and find
No, Tim. No. I'm not going to have my girlfriend make a video appealing to the Apple. I don't think he's in a relationship with her. This is fucking this is absolutely crazy. Tim, I can't help you, bro. I can't help you. I can't help you, and I don't want to help you.
I hope this is a joke.
This is not
Very
a joke.
creative.
It's Tim, keep your money. And I hate when people are presumptuous. Thank you in advance for your assistance. No, fuck you. I'm not helping you. You're an idiot. Get out of here. Like, you want my girlfriend to make a video trying to convince a girl that's clearly fucking somebody else because, you know, she's busy, right? You want my girl to make a video convincing your girl why she should date you? I don't know shit about you. Is that other than the fact that your first and last name are the same fucking name? The fuck out of here, man. These guys. Oh, Tim. Oh, you are so wrong. That's got to be a troll. Has to be.
I don't know what that is. It made my day, though. Hilarious.
Dude. The apple of my... You know what? It's funny. When I glance at it, I'm thinking he's maybe talking about an iPhone 8 until you... Tim, you need help, bruh. Thank you in advance for understanding that. Pete Ty... she went to the bar and this happened. This is when the dude hit on you. This is weak. Sorry, but if I got to plan my evenings and going out around... Oh, no, let's not go anywhere where other men may try to hit on my woman, then you don't need to have a woman or not that specific woman. This is called mate guarding, and it's very weak. If I am someone that I got to build a moat around, then she ain't the one. Pete Ty, no one's building a moat around anyone. No one is building a moat around anyone. You don't want to know what mate guarding was? Mate guarding was when Blue Pill Donovan came over and said, hey, buddy, she's with me. That is mate guarding. Avoiding situations that could put your relationship at risk, that's not mate guarding. That is being proactive. That is being territorial. It's like these people want me to take you to the male strip club and just leave you in there. Like if you trust your woman, no. Why am I... Listen, it makes... this is the part of sign language. Shame, insults, guilt, and the need to be
That's
right.
exactly what came to my mind.
Yes. People like Pete Ty, and I don't know if he's a man or a woman. People like this try to shame men out of their instincts to protect their relationship. Anything that you do proactively to protect your relationship, they still see as mate guarding. No, mate guarding is reactive, okay? There is no such thing as proactive mate guarding. Yes, men are going to hit on your woman, but it does not make any sense to put her in position to be hit on other men. Get out of here with that. What are your thoughts? This is ridiculous.
The whole point of the video was, removing the obvious places where, people go to hook up.
Build a moat.
Like if you guys are at the grocery store together and you're one aisle over and some guy comes up and talks to her.
Oh, well.
That's going to happen.
Big fucking deal.
Now whether she entertains that person.
But the point, no, you're right.
It's different, but if it's no, I think they're back there and she moves along.
Yeah, it is what it is.
This is life,
Listen, man, dude, men are going to hit on your woman. That's just how it is. But that's just how it is. Men are going to hit on your woman, okay? It is going to happen. That doesn't mean I have to take her. There's a difference between a bar and a grocery store. You see, people don't go to grocery stores for this, well, at least not anymore, I wouldn't imagine. I'll put it to you this way. Your woman is more likely to be hit on by someone if she's at the bar than if she's at the grocery store or sitting down with her boyfriend. Why in the world would I purposely put my woman in a position that puts our relationship at risk just so I can tell you I'm not insecure? That's the first thing. Number two, he says, someone I gotta build a moat around. There's more of that sign language.
Yeah.
They just take it to the extreme. No one's building a moat around anyone, Pete T. I am simply avoiding situations that could put my relationship at risk proactively. That's not mate guarding. That's called protecting your relationship. You fucking idiot.
Petey's the kind of guy who says, well, if she cheats on me, then it was destined to be, she wasn't the one,
Petey,
you have no control over the future of your life. You know?
Petey, you're a fucking idiot. Get out of here with that. I don't give a shit. Fuck you. Pragmatist, Optimist, and N7, boy, that's really trying hard, says it's Proactive instead of reactive makes heaps of sense. Heaps of sense. However, I've never had a problem with a guy asking for a dance, trying it on with a woman I'm dating and feeling that insecure. I've only had an issue if she encourages. Similarly, if I'm a woman, if I'm a woman approaches me, if she then gets possessive, I found it amusing amusing like, hey, I can take care of myself. Am I missing a quote catch here? And if so, what? Okay, so you've never had a problem with, listen, men don't hit on women who are with men. The only time men hit on women who are with other men is if the man is gay. But you don't men don't hit on women with other men, or they're far less likely to hit on women when they're with other men.
Right.
If women are by themselves, they get hit on. Going back up to what Petey says, what, I'm going to let my girlfriend go to the bar just to prove that get out of here with that.
Not only that, if you're a woman and you're with a man, and other men don't feel threatened enough by that man to just ignore him and come up and start hitting on you, you might want to take a look at the guy you're with.
There you go.
I know this because when I'm with you, people
Nobody
don't talk
talks
to
to
me.
you.
Right?
Nope.
Yeah, nobody talks to me. But in the past, I've seen guys who don't care will just come up. But you're in a pickup type of scene,
Of course,
you're at a bar or something like that, and I don't know. Like I just saying, if guys are hitting on you while you're with your man,
there's a problem with the man. Yeah, exactly. No, I agree. Jay Edwards says, 30 years ago, I took a girlfriend to a bar, and at the end of the night, a guy started hitting on her right in front of me. I looked at him and said, go ahead. She's free to go home with anyone she wants. Good luck. He gave up right then and there. I always take my woman to bars because I enjoy bars and I'm not afraid of competition. Women are always free to choose who they want to be with and will do it behind your back if they desire. Opting for a restaurant is not a permanent solution. Nobody's looking for a permanent solution, Jay. And I'm glad that you take your girlfriend to the bar and allow men to hit on her and say, yeah, go ahead. She's free to go home. Look, I understand that. And you say you're not afraid of competition. This just says to me that no man should be afraid of competition.
No.
But if you put in the requisite work and the knowledge and the time to cultivate a relationship, if you did, there's no way you would ever just tell another man, hey, take her, she's all yours. You can grab her if she can. That just means that she was a low investment woman. Any woman you say you're okay with, oh, hey, I'm not afraid of, fine. Don't be afraid of competition, but what that tells me is that the girl that you were with, or whatever, the girlfriend that you were with,
right,
that just tells me that you didn't care about your relationship that much if you were just willing to just let her go home with some random guy that hit on her at the bar. And here's another thing. How did she feel about that?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Yeah, you might feel, oh, well, I just said, hey, go ahead, take her if you want. Good luck. He gave up right then and there. Fam, you do that enough times. At some point, your girl's going to be like, okay. Stop the cap, Jay. Stop the cap.
Yeah.
No, hold on.
Okay, go.
That's a fucking lie, Jay. That is a fucking lie. You've never done that one time. This is so funny. People always tell people, and this was 30 years ago, people always tell these bullshit stories to prove a point. That is absolutely ridiculous. All of the work it takes to build and cultivate a relationship, and you think you're just Mr. Tough Guy, and I'm just Mr. Unfucking Breakable, and no bitch is gonna pick another man over me. So much so that if a man starts hitting on her, a man you've never met in your life who never knows you, bruh, if a dude, just like Devin said, if a dude starts hitting on your woman in front of you, that's a you problem, fam. That is a you problem. Don't sit here and try to circumvent your insecurity by telling us, well, go ahead, you can have her if you want. You want to know something? You want to know why you want to know why he gave up right then and there? Because he knew your woman wasn't shit. Because if your woman was actually worth something, you would not have told him, go ahead, blah, 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 blah. But it's almost the same as like a car salesman. How much is this Lamborghini? $500. What's wrong with it?
Right.
What's wrong with it? If you're so willing, Jay Edwards, to just give up your woman to some random stranger, guess what? You're telling us and the dude that she ain't shit. No wonder he gave up. Go ahead.
Not only that, he's telling the girl that whatever they have isn't worth shit too.
Okay,
So
and
that
that's
would
fine.
thereby, well, okay. So if you saw a guy come up and start talking to me and hitting on me, right? And I was engaging with this person, then your correct response is, go ahead.
Go
take
ahead.
her home.
That's right.
If I'm obviously annoyed, don't want the person to talk to me, I'm looking for you, things like that, and then you come up and say, oh, just take her. You know, like, that's going to make me feel like you're an asshole and you can't protect me.
Look, no, you're right. Jay just told on himself. He told on himself 2 things. Just like you said, if a man hits on your woman in front of you, that's a you problem. That means that he's not intimidated by you, and he does not respect you so much so that he's like, you know what? I can steal that dude's girl and do it right. I'm not even gonna wait till this dude used the bathroom. I'm gonna go up and talk to his girl right in front of him. That's the first. That's the first thing. Is that is a you problem, that a man felt emboldened enough to hit on your girl in front of you, number 1. Number 2, you told us your girl ain't shit, because if you're just willing to just let her go just like that, well, then guess what? Your girl ain't shit. Number 3, the dude said, oh, wait a minute. If you're willing to give her up that easily, whoa, wait a minute. All right, I gave up. Yeah. He gave up right then and there because you're this big, bad Billy badass. Stop the cap, Jay. Final thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, this is how he treats his girlfriend. It's not even like some chick he's dating or someone that he might be interested in.
This is
Like,
cap.
it's your girlfriend. The whole thing is ridiculous.
No. This is
all makes him look bad.
exactly. That's why this is cap. Okay. It's Jay Edwards is the type of guy. And again, this is another edited fucking comment. It's funny. These edited comments are always lies, right? And Geeky Anomaly says that that's 30 years ago, not now. It doesn't matter. Jay Edwards told this bald-faced lie to try to make himself look like Billy Badass. You can hit on my girl. Good luck. Oh, you don't think you can get my girl? Blah blah blah. Bruh, if he thought he could get your girl. That's why he fucking hit on her in the first place in front of you. Jay fucked up. This didn't happen. This is a fucking lie. Jay, try again. Boy, these people are giving themselves away, man.
Very righteous.
Yes. The Truth Wins says this is a good one. But couldn't the same scenario happen at a restaurant too? It absolutely can. You could be sitting with your girl at a restaurant. No, hold on. No, look, I know where you're going. Just let me finish. Let me. You could be sitting with your girl at a restaurant, okay? You could get up to go use the bathroom, and someone could come over and try to hit on her. That's possible, but that's not likely. You want to know why? Because when the dude comes up to hit on your girl, or if he sees someone who's attractive, he sees 2 place settings there. Number 1. Number 2, if he noticed her, he noticed that her boyfriend was there too. Number 3, if he feels emboldened enough to go up and hit on your girl while you're in the bathroom when it's clear that they're on a dinner date, still a you problem. So yes, that scenario could happen at a restaurant too, but it is highly unlikely. And this is exactly why I say, don't take her to the bar, take her to a restaurant if she wants drinks. Go ahead.
That would never happen. Seriously. Like,
listen.
You're sitting down at a table and some guy comes up and hits on you. Like, even if that guy thinks that you're with your dad or something, you know, he's an older gentleman or something.
Yep.
Either way, that's basically, excuse me, waiter, can you please escort this man out of here? Like,
I hear what you're saying. You're right. You're right and wrong.
It's incredibly intrusive.
It is. It could happen, okay? But it is highly, highly unlikely, which is why I suggested it in the first place. You understand where I'm going with this? If you don't want your girl to get hit on, don't put yourself in positions where she can get hit on. Okay, you understand? Well, what if you're at the grocery store? Okay. I mean, what are you gonna do? Build a moat around her when she goes? No, of course not. No. This is why you put yourself in position, your girlfriend and you in positions to protect your relationship and prevent that from happening. Because I'll tell you what, if you're the kind of guy who's all willy-nilly and not proactive about these things, the girl that you're with is going to think, okay, well, he doesn't care that people are hitting on me. He just told this guy to give it his best shot. This guy doesn't really care about me. And maybe you don't. But if you don't care that much about her, then why are you putting it in the comments? Like, you can't have it both ways.
Yeah. I think that women also need to understand that they're directly responsible for the interaction, whether they initiated it or not. So, for example, if a guy comes up to you, you're sitting at a table in a restaurant, your man went to the restroom, a guy comes up to you, tries to start talking to you, best thing to do, pick up your phone and ignore him, okay? Or pick up the menu and start reading it. Like, don't give him any feedback. Don't give him any energy. Don't give him any reason to stick around. Because when your man walks back and sees this dude bothering you, that gives him the opportunity to step in and protect you, rather than going, if you're having a conversation with this guy and you're all animated, you know, then you're like, what the hell are you doing?
Yeah, that's a whole other conversation.
It's extremely disrespectful to the man. So by handling these type of scenarios effectively, can not only improve your relationship, but also like give your man like embolden him up, like give him like shore him up so that he knows like, okay, I'm the masculine in this relationship, and I can step in and protect her if I need to.
Sure, yeah, all that, like, I get it, but none of that. That's not what this conversation is about. This, just like the chat is saying, all this is risk management. That's all this is.
Yeah.
I would be, you guys, like, dude, you fucking idiots in the comments. Taking risks with my relationship is fucking stupid. Just because I don't take unnecessary risks in my relationship does not mean I'm insecure, you fucking idiots. You guys are afraid to do what's necessary to protect your relationship. So the excuse that you're making to not have to do the hard thing, which is be proactive, your excuse is, you should you shouldn't have to build a moat around her.
I want to say something.
Go ahead.
Okay, I have a story.
Quickly.
Being proactive is not just his responsibility, it's also her responsibility.
Uh-oh.
So here's an example.
Too much truth, Dev. Watch out.
Donovan and I were on a flight home, and for some reason our seats weren't together for this flight. And so we're getting on the plane, and we're boarding, and Donovan's seat is in a row earlier. So he sits down, and I'm like heading back to my seat. And I see that I'm in a middle seat between two young black men. And I just turned around, and I told Donovan, you're not going to be happy with my seating arrangement. Can we switch seats? And because I know that's proactive, because if I'm sitting on a plane for 4 hours, odds are I'm going to be engaging with the people next to me.
Of course,
I'm
it's
a
only
nice
polite.
person, yeah, and things like that. But I don't want him to think anything, like, so it was up to me. I didn't even sit down. I just turned around and went right back up the row.
Oh, I
said,
remember
hey,
that.
babe,
That was funny.
can we switch? And you were like, sure. I was sitting next to an old lady, like, and so that was the right way to handle that. Does that make him insecure? No, it doesn't. Does it make me like paranoid? No, it makes me smart. Like I'm cutting things right off at the head. Like I want to make sure there is no question, and and also I wouldn't have any way to prove that I wasn't flirting with them back there. You know what I mean? Like
there you go.
So yeah.
Oh wait, I should trust you.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here, man. Trust is
Sure.
earned, not given. Garu says, this is one of the times you're wrong. You can't be proactive all the time. Let me just stop right there. Garu, that's lazy. That's lazy. Being proactive, I'm going to tell you what. Being proactive all the time is it's a lot more effective, and believe it or not, a lot easier than being reactive all the time. There are moments when you have to be reactive. It's not under your control. You can do your best to keep everything in line ahead of time, but there are things that, quote, just happen, and you have to be ready to react. How you react to it depends on you being insecure or territorial. Saying reacting makes you insecure is dumb with indulgence, unless you want something to happen and you avoid reacting only to seem insecure. Garu is outthinking the room. He's outthinking the room here. What he is doing is he's splitting linguistic hairs at this point. Yes, you can be proactive all the time, but no one's trying to control anything. All I can control is my behavior and my environment. It is up to your woman to allow herself to be under the control in your environment. You can't control your woman, Garu. Nobody's suggesting it. You cannot tell your woman what she can or can't do. You cannot control your woman, but you can be proactive all the time. This is called being a man. You can't be like, well, there's just some situations. You can't control every situation, but you can control your immediate environment. Yes, you do have to be reactive sometimes, but not in those situations. What he's trying to do is he's trying to take a micro argument and make it macro. There are plenty of times you have to be reactive that has absolutely nothing to do with other men hitting on your woman. That's just all there is to it. Your thoughts?
I like to compare this to when you get in a car. You make sure there's air in the tires,
Yep.
right? You put on your seatbelt.
Yep.
It's nighttime, whatever, daytime, you turn on your headlights.
There it is.
There are certain things that you do to make sure that you don't get in an accident. So when I'm driving, I use turn signals.
That's right.
I look, I check my mirrors, things like that. If someone pulls in front of me, I'm going to stop.
There you go.
Okay? I'm
And
not going
that's
to just hit the person.
Well,
So-
and that's reactive. That's what you're supposed to do.
Right. And defensive driving, there are things that you can do that are reactive.
There you
that
go.
are
Proactive.
but The proactive stuff
is defensive driving.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go driving around at night with my headlights off, and expect for nothing to happen.
Yes, that's exactly right.
So, I think that people don't really understand that we're not trying to control every situation. We're just identifying ones that could cause problems and avoid them.
That's just it. I mean, like, dude, like, listen, I think you nailed it on the head, and so did Dre Raven.
Oh,
He says,
yeah.
Garu, so you don't wear your seatbelt because you can't be proactive all the time.
Right.
Exactly. Defensive driving is proactive. If you're a defensive driver, that's not going to guarantee you don't get in an accident, but it's going to drastically reduce the odds. We're not looking, you can't prevent everything, okay? But you can drastically reduce the odds of bad things happening. There have people who have been perfect drivers, seatbelt, license. Guess what? They've been killed in car accidents. It happens. There is no question about it. But in order to reduce the odds of something happening, you have to be proactive. You have to, I mean, you're not going to put on your seatbelt because you don't want to. Come on, man. Come on. This is, again, there we are. Stefan Thomas says it's called preventative action. Oh, Stefan must be new. I don't remember him. Oh, Stefan. Oh, shit. Welcome to Trap Privileges. Shout out to Stefan Thomas. Welcome to Chat Privileges. Be sure to put your age and location in the chat. Yeah. Again, this is all just this is laziness and fear. Okay? This is laziness and fear. They're afraid and they're lazy. Guys, I'm here to tell you in 2022, you can't be afraid to lay down boundaries. Number one. Number two, you can't be lazy. Yeah, listen, laying down boundaries takes work. It means working on yourself, because in order to have the right to lay down boundaries, your value has to be high enough to make her want to follow your or stay within your boundaries. Stop being lazy, guys. The sixth floor says, or don't have a weak bladder or pee before you leave the house. Okay. That's cute.
Yes, it's your fault you had to go to the bathroom.
It is what it is. I didn't take it that way. I think it was trying to be funny. That'd be funny. Geeky Anomaly says, that's those people who argue, why try to live healthy? You're just going to die anyway. Yeah, there you go. Exactly. Working on a screen name says, dude here, no healthy relationships work like this, right? Aside from the questionable acting, it's also bad and potentially damaging advice. Okay, well, he's right. The acting is questionable. I will give him that.
To be good at that.
Where's the argument? So you told me that no healthy relationships work like that. Okay. What else you got? Like no health. Okay. So tell me why and how no healthy relationships work like this. Aside from the questionable acting, it's also bad and potentially damaging advice. Working on a screen name, go fuck yourself. You fucking idiot. This guy decided to attack us personally. Other than the questionable acting, yeah, have fun getting cheated on there, buddy. There. Fucking asshole. The truth will win says, oh, he's another fan. I agree. I'm trying to follow and understand this guy, but some of it is a bit much. I understand the texting your ex thing or being secretive, but some of them, like not giving eye contact to your waiter or not letting your girl go to some concert, is a bit much. Maybe it's just me, but I want a good amount of space with my girl. Okay, fair enough. Mm-hmm. If she wants to get coffee with her girlfriend, go for it. A coffee date with a girlfriend isn't the same as going to dinner with a work male friend. Who said anything about me? Who said anything about me saying, see, now there's truth will win, putting words in my mouth. I have never, ever said that I don't commit to women who go on coffee dates with their girlfriends. No.
I hang out with my girlfriends all the time.
Yeah, exactly. Like, what are we doing? Like, I see what he's trying to say, but many of the examples are unhealthy. The coffee date with the girlfriend, nobody said anything about coffee dates with the girlfriend. So tell me what you would do. Just tell me what you would do step by step if you were to go on a coffee date with one of your girlfriends, Zev. Please take it away.
What would I do?
Yes, what would you do? Hey, Donovan, I'm going on a coffee date with my girlfriend. Tell me what, from step A to step Z, what you would do.
Hey, so-and-so and I would like to go out for coffee at so-and-so place at X time. Is that okay with you?
I'm not your father. Yeah, knock yourself out.
Okay, cool. Make sure we didn't have any other plans or something.
Okay, all right. I mean, yeah. Oh, no. We don't have any plans.
Okay,
You're good.
Okay.
You're good.
All right. So, okay, let him know when I'm leaving. Bye. Hey, how do I look? So you can see what I'm wearing.
You look great. Very good. Excellent. Okay. Well, hold on. How do I look so I can see what you're wearing? Why?
Why? So that you put eyes on me before I leave the house.
Why do you want that?
So that you know that I'm dressing up for a coffee date with my girlfriend and not something else.
There you go. You guys see how this works? Keep going.
Extreme example, if she never mind. I'll leave that. for
No.
later.
Go ahead. So, okay.
No.
So I approve of the way you look. Then what happens?
Then I get in the car.
Mm-hmm.
I, of course, with my dash cam, record my way
Uh-huh.
to the coffee shop, and then once I get there, I'll check in. Boom, hey babe, I'm here. Here's a picture of me and my friend hanging out. We have our coffee. Blah blah blah. I get in the car. Hey babe, I'm heading home. Need anything? Whatever, and come home. Like, it's not that big of a deal.
There you go. Now, could Devin have cheated during that coffee date? Absolutely. I don't have surveillance at the coffee spot at that point. I don't. Okay. You have your locations turned on. I can turn on my phone every time and see exactly where you are and what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Is it possible that she could be out there getting smashed out in the coffee house parking lot in broad daylight? Absolutely, but it's not likely. Could she possibly leave her phone in her car and go off somewhere else and get smashed out? Absolutely, but it's not likely. This is what I mean by you. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say something, but
Go
I
ahead.
was like, I could dress in the same outfit the last time I hung out with that friend, and then just send you an old picture.
There you go. Absolutely. Guys, nothing is foolproof. Nothing is foolproof. This is not nobody is I am never going to be the guy that says this is how you stop cheating. If your woman really wants to cheat, she will cheat. Okay? I don't care how many boundaries, I don't care how many boundaries you have. It does not matter. If she really wants to cheat, she can cheat. That does not mean you have to make it easy for her. I tell Devin all the time, listen, if you're gonna cheat, he better be worth it. That's all I'm saying. Seriously, he better be worth it, because it's gonna be really, really hard for you to get. Listen, it's not impossible to get away with cheating, but this is why I do it like this. If you make cheating difficult, okay, now your woman has a choice to make. She can either do what's difficult, which is get away with cheating, or she can do what's easy, or she can do what's easier. Tell you, hey, Donovan, it's over. And if we don't know anything about today's modern women, they always take the easy way out. So if cheating is harder than just being straight up with your boyfriend, then guess what they're going. This is the problem that men have. Cheating is easier. Cheating is a lot easier for women than being straight up with their boyfriend. So if cheating is easier than that, women are always going to do what's easier. If you make cheating harder than just being straight up with you, she's going to be straight up with you, even though it's hard to be straight up. Your woman is always, women are always going to take the easier way out. If I know I'm not going to get away with cheating, then I don't want to jump through these hoops. I may as well just let him know. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay, very, very good. Geeky Anomaly says, but Devin knows the odds of finding another man like you is basically impossible.
That's the goal.
There you go. Guys, and this is why we talk about your value, right? Nothing is, like I said, nothing is foolproof. There are no guarantees. But the higher your value, the better you're able to handle your woman in a way that makes her feel protected and all that good stuff, the less likely she is to cheat on you. That doesn't mean that she will never cheat on you. All I'm doing here is reducing the odds. That's it.
Right, like you're ever gonna find a F-cup cute programming SEO focused assistant girlfriend.
I'm not an
Never again.
F-cup.
I am. Like you're never gonna find another one in.
Are you sitting here telling me that I'll never find another you? Did you really just?
Not exactly.
Did you
Not
really?
exactly.
Yeah.
Hold on. I got a line behind me. I got to clear.
Did you fart?
No. There's a line of girls behind me waiting to take my place.
There you go. And the line behind you waiting to take your place is a lot longer than the line behind me waiting to take mine.
Damn, it's cold.
But true.
True.
God damn it. I wear the pants in this motherfucker. God. And we joke and we laugh, but it's true, man. It's true. Guys, this is why you have to keep your value high, so that the line behind your girlfriend waiting to replace her is a lot longer than the line of guys behind you waiting to replace you. This is simple math. Starboy5, $10 super chat. Here we go. Hey, Donovan, do you let Devin go out with her friends or do girls' nights out thing? Devin can do whatever she wants.
Yeah.
You can do whatever you want. If Devin wants to go out with her friends or do girls' nights out, she is more than... I don't control her. I mean, if Devin wants to go out with her friends, if she wants to do girls' nights out, she is... I mean, I'm not going to hold the gun to her head. If I tell if as soon as I tell Devin, no, you can't go anywhere, and I restrain her, that's kidnapping. That's kidnapping. No, Starboy 5 is not new here. He's not new here. I can tell these trolley super chats. I can always tell these trolley super chats where they come from. I appreciate the $10 though. I appreciate that very, very much. But yes, I let Devin. If Devin wants to go out with her friends, she can go out with her friends.
Bachelorette
Absolutely.
parties, baby.
You know it. You know it. Let's see. Oh, anyway. Yes, I see what he's trying to say, but many of the examples are unhealthy. See, there we are. Unhealthy. No, many of these examples are unhealthy. Translation: I don't have the requisite knowledge or the nuts to enforce these boundaries. Listen, and I'm not trying to bag on this guy, but fam, if you're scared, dog, just say you're scared, fam. This is what a lot of men say. This is toxic and controlling, bruh. You're scared, and I understand, man. I understand as modern men are scared of to do anything like this with modern women, but just say you're scared, bruh. Like you don't have to call it toxic and unhealthy.
Yeah, well, modern men are just as influenced by the narrative
Yes.
of today as the women are.
Yep.
They're afraid to assert their masculinity.
Yeah. There you go. There you go. They're afraid to assert their masculinity, but they do it under the guise of that's toxic and controlling. That's all right, guys. Your secrets are safe with me. Grey Wolf says the only thing I would disallow is talking to her ex. Let's stop right there. Disallow? Grey Wolf, what are you talking about? You can't control your woman. You can't tell your woman, Devin, are you allowed to text your ex?
Yeah.
There we go. There we go. You can't disallow your woman to do anything, guys. If Devin wants to text her ex, she can text her ex, man. Devin can do anything she wants to do. She can do anything she wants to do. I'm not her father. I'm not trying to control her. I'm not trying to tell her what she can or can't do. So, Grey Wolf, you're already swinging and missing by telling a woman, well, you're not allowed to text your ex. You've already lost. You've already lost. He said the rest of that is just plain controlling. I'm sorry. Disallowing her to text her ex, Grey Wolf, is controlling, my friend. You can't tell your woman she's not allowed to do anything. What are we doing? If some chick tried to say, I couldn't come and go as I wanted, then she is out. Devin, do I ever tell you that you cannot come and go as you please?
No.
Do you ever feel that you can't go out or do anything?
No.
What is this guy talking about? I don't understand. He must make a ton of money for her to be that submissive. Yeah, Grey Wolf, that absolutely helps. And the ton of money that I make is directly tied to my value. What did I just say 10 minutes ago? Mm-hmm. The higher your value, the less likely it is that your woman is going to cheat on you. The higher your value, the more likely it is she is going to be submissive, fit, feminine, friendly. That's how it is, man. And right now, it's just the money because your boy is not in too good a shape right now. I want a partnership, not some chick I need to control like I would a child. Devin, do you feel like a child in this relationship?
No.
Okay.
I feel like a very grown woman, to be honest.
This is interesting. He's telling me that I'm controlling you like a child, yet he's going to tell you, you're not allowed to text your ex. That sounds pretty controlling to me, Grey Wolf.
Yeah,
nice try, buddy.
I think I think what he means is that children make decisions without thinking about consequences.
Well, so do
women.
women.
And in dealing with women, a lot of women will want to do things without thinking about the consequences, whether those consequences are putting themselves in position to cheat or disrespecting their men or doing things that he otherwise set a boundary about. Being an adult is understanding what the repercussions are before you make a decision, and making a decision that you're going to be okay with the outcome of those consequences. So I think if anything, being in a partnership like ours.
We're in a relationship. We are
Well,
not in a partnership.
being in a relationship like ours is very adult. You don't control me like a child. You
Nope.
don't treat me like I'm on restriction or something like that.
You're a grown fucking woman,
Yeah.
man. You're a grown woman. You're giving him too much credit. What he meant is exactly what he said. He tried to make me sound like I'm controlling, but he said the only thing I would disallow was her talking to her ex. Gray Wolf, I got news for you. You're going to get a lot of pushback from these bitches out here. Good luck with that, though. Good luck with that. Appreciate that. Po Sick says, my therapy doesn't agree and would
Therapist.
say this. What did I say?
Therapist.
What did I say?
Therapy.
Ay, ay, ay. Oh, boy. My therapist doesn't agree and would say this is abuse. What do you say to that?
Get a new therapist.
I don't care. I mean, he's, my therapist doesn't agree and would say this is abuse. What do you say to that? I don't give a shit. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. Dude, I don't give a fuck what your therapist told you.
Let me guess, your therapist is a girl.
Dude, your therapist has got to be a woman. I hope, dude. I hope it's not. I hope it's not a man. But Posick, but what Posick is doing here. This stuff is just so obvious. My therapist doesn't agree and would say this is abuse. So what Posick is trying to say here is the therapist says the end all be all on this whole will he ever trust her. So the therapist must be 100% correct. Well, my therapist says that this is abuse. What do you say to that? Fuck your therapist. I don't care what your fucking therapist thinks. If it were abuse, then I'd be in fucking jail because abuse is illegal.
I'm sure
Fuck
there
out
are
of here.
flat earthers out
Yeah,
there
fuck
with
out of here.
PhDs, so.
Yeah, Posick, shut the fuck up. Fuck out of here, man. Working on a screen name, another big fan of ours. This was same video says how no healthy relationship has worked ever.
Ever.
That's not an argument. Here we are. Rather be fishing. Makes you wonder if this is really how this guy is. Devin, tell the people out there. Am I really like this? Do I really enforce these boundaries? Am I really the same guy off camera as I am on camera? Please.
1,000% yes. This past week has been hell. There's been the home run derby, the All-Star game, the captain, which is Derek Jeter.
Yes,
special, 2 nights of that in a row.
Episodes 3 and 4
and
tonight.
Pausing it about every 30 seconds to tell me everything he remembers about every player on that game, every stat, who the manager was, what they did right, what they did wrong. Yeah, it's a lot. Not only that,
It's fantastic. I love it. I love it.
It's loud. Yes, he yells and screams. Sometimes I'm just trying to.
It's great.
It's okay, and I remind myself this is how he exercises his brain. This is how he
That's right.
relaxes.
That's right.
He loves this stuff. I can't stand baseball. I hate it. I've had, I think, about 20 hours of baseball rammed down my throat this week.
Yep.
I love the man very much, so I say nothing. And I smile and I go, okay, honey.
This is great. This is great.
Yeah, no, Donovan's high octane, man. He really is like the camera on, camera off. It doesn't matter. Yeah, it's a lot. Yeah, but I love him. Yeah.
It's a lot. Is it still worth dealing with for you?
Oh yeah.
You sure?
Yeah. Even if I have to watch 2 more hours of Derek Jeter this week.
There's 7 parts, sweetheart.
I know. At least with the Tom Brady one, I like football, and it was like 1 a week.
Hey, do not be disrespectful of the captain.
The captain.
I am the captain now.
Oh. I want you to rename your Temptation Island breakdowns.
Okay.
I want you to call it, Whose Ass Is That?
Oh, that's what we want to call it?
Yeah. That
Okay.
is, you must say that 5 times every breakdown.
Oh, yeah, because Megan's
Whose ass is that?
Oh, my God, dude, Megan's ass. Oh, yeah. Dude, Megan's ass was, oh, my God. Boy, dude, I'm gonna tell you what, man. She went to waste, man.
Got me squatting.
She really. Hey. That's the way it is. That's the way it
I
is.
know. We found out this thing called a trap bar that we need to check.
Oh, dude, we need to get the walk-in trap bar. That's what we need to get. Okay, so that'll be on there. Digital Gravity says this is very interesting, but seems to be the pendulum swinging too far in the other direction. This doesn't look like a healthy relationship. There's probably a balance between being a simp and a beta and a testosterone-chugging uber alpha male. Boundaries are important, but where do boundaries end and controlling and micromanage begin? Boundaries and controlling and micromanaging are two very different things.
Yes.
Boundaries, you control your behavior with boundaries. Micromanaging, controlling behavior, that is attempting to control another person. Your thoughts?
I wanted to make like a comparison of like a ranch, right? Cattle ranch has boundaries, right? The cow's gonna cow anywhere within the boundaries, right?
Yeah.
Cow gets out of the boundaries, all of a sudden my cow is loose. I gotta go chase it down,
Right.
reel it back. So am I gonna micromanage the cow while he's in the boundaries, figure out how much he's eating, how much he's pooping, blah blah blah? Nah. Who's got time for that? No.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So yes, I just compare myself to a cow. But that's, if you think about boundaries are in an area of where you're willing to work within.
Yes, that's exactly
And
right.
if the person isn't willing to work within those boundaries, then you're not compatible.
Devin, this is what people do for their jobs. Your place of work. Now see, I have boundaries. I don't have rules. Rules are for children and pets. Okay? Rules are for people who cannot make decisions on their own. Pets can't make decisions rules are for those who cannot make constructive decisions on their own. Children cannot make constructive decisions on their own. They're capable of making minor decisions, but rules are for children and pets. You understand? Women are capable of making sound decisions. So you don't give a woman rules. So now we go to the workplace. Your workplace has boundaries. You can't, if you show up to work late, what happens? You get fired or you get some sort of demerit. It's not that they're trying to control you. Your job can't control what exactly time you get into work. No, all your job can do is control their reaction. So if you are late, you either lose your job, you get a demerit, you get called to the HR office. You have certain metrics that you have to meet at work. You don't have to meet those metrics at work, but if you want to keep your job, meet those metrics. Your job does not have some sort of mind control device that makes you do things that you don't want to do. No, the boundaries are there to keep the company intact. It is literally the same thing as my relationship. I put boundaries in place for Devin, okay? She is like my employee. I can't force her to do anything. All I can do is tell her, if you do X, Y is going to happen. That is not controlling anybody any more than your job is controlling you. You don't have to show up to work, but if you want to keep your job, I would suggest doing so. Devin can text her ex all she wants to, but if she wants to stay in a relationship with me, she probably shouldn't text her ex. Devin can go to the bar and club anytime she wants to. If she wants to stay in a relationship with me, she'd probably be better off not doing that. Let's go back. I could give these examples all day. You probably want to meet your work metrics. You don't have to do anything at work. You don't have to do 100% of the work they ask you, but if you want to keep your job, I suggest you do 100% of the work. These examples are parallels. Nobody has a problem with boundaries at work. A company that doesn't really give a fuck about you, even though they pretend you do, but all of a sudden, now that I have boundaries, I'm the one that's controlling.
I guess so.
So if my boundaries are controlling, then what does that say about our America's employers? Yeah, fuck out of here. Starboy, another $10 super chat. So, hey, Donovan. At least you spelled my name right. So since you're a high-value man, do you also have a side chick on top of having your main chick? Whoever said I was a high-value man?
You've never called yourself a high-value man.
Who is Starboy? Starboy, I think you got the wrong channel. I have never, ever called myself a high-value man. I try to keep my value as high as possible, and I am always striving to become a high-value man. But like Geeky Anomaly, dude, Geeky says it right there. Donovan has never called himself a high-value male. The market says, yeah, dude, Starboy, I'm not a high-value man. I don't get to decide that. Me calling myself a high-value man is like a fat chick well, it's like a girl calling herself hot. Now, maybe she really is hot, but hot girls don't have to tell hot girls don't have to tell other people they're hot. Would you like to know why? Because the market tells her that she's hot. So you know what? I think Starboy, I don't think I'm a high value man, but I know one person who thinks so. You do. You think I'm a high value man. Otherwise, why would you say so since you're a high value man? So shout out to Starboy with the Don DeMarco. I think he's the first man who has ever called me a high value man. How about that? Then he says, do you also have side chicks on top of having your main chick? If I wanted to, I would. Right now, I just don't have time. I don't have time right now, to be honest with you. And right now, I don't think I have the game. Dude, I've been out of the games. Dude, I've been out of the game so long. Even if I wanted to have a side chick, it would take me a while to get back into the swing of things.
I make sure that he doesn't need a side chick.
Oh my God, are you controlling me?
I am. I control him with all of the you-know-what.
So now it comes a time where we have to demonstrate why, at least for the time being, I don't need a side chick. Do me a favor, arch your back and do this for me.
Oh my God.
So these are Devin's F cup boobs. Little higher. Yeah, there you go. Those are let's get a shimmy. Let's get a shimmy.
Crazy stuff.
Get a shimmy. Let's get a shimmy. There you go. There it is. There it is. It's funny. He thinks he's getting me in trouble. He thinks he's gonna get me in trouble with you. Oh my God, Devin. If I wanted a side chick, I would go out and fucking get one.
I know.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
There we go. There it is. Amar Kermani, haven't seen you in a while. $5 says men who never see flirtation from another man's girl in their lives call it controlling. Yeah, that's true. A Starboy, dude, keep him coming. Keep him coming, man. I'm getting rich off a Starboy here. All $20 of him. All right, she didn't even look at the waiter.
Okay, this is from the video when we went out to dinner.
Yes.
Time.
Tracy Monica McIntyre says she didn't look at that man coming through the door because he wasn't handsome. And your girlfriend lives in that dress. Does she only have the one?
I only have one dress.
Hold on. Just let me.
That's the shame. Insult.
Yeah, I don't care. I know. That's why I'm not responding to that. Do you remember when we took Olivia apple picking years ago? Do you remember that? You probably don't remember. We took Olivia apple picking, and because Kathy was, I forgot, maybe she was out of town, maybe down to see her parents. And I'll never forget this. So we're waiting in line, right? And we get on the little train trolley thing for them to take us back. Mm-hmm. There was this guy who was in line. This was a white guy. This is one of the best looking white guys I think I've ever seen in my life. The dude was handsome, chiseled jaw, longish hair. He had traps. He had a wife and a couple of kids, but this dude was he looked like an alpha Chad. Looked like an alpha Chad. So we're getting on the train, on the trolley, and they board them one at a time, right? Well, Mr. Alpha Chad and his family got onto one trolley. The trolley wasn't full. We're supposed to do it in order. And I didn't even realize this until it happened. Devin purposely chose the trolley, chose another trolley. The guy was handsome. Devin recognized that. Devin recognized that he's a good-looking dude. It is what it is. Your girl is going to be Oh, you don't remember that? Dude, I remember thinking to myself, dude, if I looked like that dude, I'd have a hell of a lot more than 2 goddamn kids, man. The point is she didn't look at that man coming through the door because he wasn't handsome, implying that if he were handsome, she would have looked at him. Oh no. Devin and I, we come across attractive men all the time. And Devin does, dude, and it's funny. Devin does her level best. She doesn't even look in these dudes' directions. I remember when we used to live at the towers, there used to be handsome dudes coming on, guys. Dude, Devin wouldn't even look at these motherfuckers. Nice try, Tracy. She's trying to say the only reason why you fell in line is because the guy wasn't
ugly,
handsome.
yeah.
Because he was ugly. If that guy was handsome, would you have looked at him?
Honestly, I didn't even look at him to even know if he was handsome or not.
There you go.
I mean, just out of respect for my man. I'm not going to engage, especially if he's right here.
Yeah, right.
Right. Like, I don't know.
And your girlfriend lives in that dress. Does she only have one? Do you want to know why I make her wear that dress a lot in videos? Because she fucking looks good in them, and good in it, and you know it. Tracy wishes she had your tits.
Well, she can donate a super thanks, and I'll buy some new clothes, too, if she wants. She's that concerned about it. It's keeping her up at night.
Where's Starboy 5, man? I'm still, I'm trying to make money off of Starboy. Where did he go? He seemed all eager. He's been a little silent. Come on, Starboy. What else you got, man? Come on. Herb Young says, the fantasy world of Donovan Sharp. Oh, we got 9 likes. Is this a fantasy world that we live in?
If it is, I'm happy in it.
Okay, very good, Don DeMarco. I like it.
This is wrong. I don't want to be right.
Oh, my God. James P. Oh, this is funny. She just goes along with this for these videos. You know, as soon as the camera is off, she totally wears the pants. Well, how about that, Devin?
He got us.
You know what? You know what? James P. Hold, I'm going to give him a Don DeMarco. You got us. That's it. You got us. Guilty as charged. Devin wears the pants. She makes all of the decisions. She's the one who has these boundaries for me. She told me, look, he's exposed us. Before we got together, I asked Devin, I said, hey, look, I want to be, may I have the honor of being your boy? She's like, all right, you can be my boyfriend, but I don't commit to men who go to bars or clubs. I don't commit to men who text their exes. I don't commit to men who are on social media. I don't commit to men who travel alone. And I said, you know what? You are more than worth it, baby. I'll do anything you want to do. Appreciate that, James P. Somebody block James P. I don't want him exposing us anymore. I don't. Screw you, James. Screw you, man. You're too close to the truth. Way too close to the truth. ST said, this is a little much, bro. I love and consume Red Pill content like everyone else, but don't treat women like dogs, bro. SMH, hold on. Let me get some context. What video is this again? Oh, she didn't even look at the waiter.
Yeah.
I said that you were well trained. I got news for you, ST. Dogs and pets are not the only things that get trained. You want to know who else trains people? That's right. Employers train. Oh, isn't it funny how we can always draw this back to employers? Mm-hmm. So you don't have a problem with employees being trained for a job, but you have a problem with a woman being trained for hers? You have a problem with a woman being trained for her job as a man's girlfriend? Tisk, tisk, tisk. BB Plays says, I'm legit stumped at people who actually want a relationship like this. Imagine walking around with your girlfriend and then, wherever there's a door coming, you have to quickly move in front of her to open it and make sure she goes in first. You know, rather than just going in yourself and holding it for her like a normal fucking person. That doesn't make any sense, but that is literally the same thing. Like, nobody's running ahead to open the door, number one. Number two, most of the time you need to be walking ahead of your woman anyway. This is a disingenuous ploy at splitting hairs.
I think it's also important to understand that, like, this is how we act when we're out on a date.
Yes.
You know, if we're going into the mall to pick up like some batteries or something, or Target, like, you know,
oh my God,
like, or do we really matter who's opening the door, whoever's there? You know what I mean? Like, most of the time I'm behind you, but if I happen to get there first, I'll hold the door open. You know, but the reason why I didn't touch the door when I was leaving the restaurant, because there was a man on the other side of the door that I didn't want to interact with. So the guy was standing there, he opens the door.
And he was actually quite polite, wasn't he?
He was.
And it's funny, upon further review, as he opened the door freeze frame, he was looking right at your tits. I said, attaboy, that's what I'm talking about, man. Hell yeah, dude, he got an eyeful. He was like...
Of course he was nice.
I said, you said thank you. I said, thank you. He said, you're welcome, sir. He was like, oh, yes, he did, didn't he? You're welcome, sir. Absolutely, appreciate you. Shout out to the guy at the door, man. Shout out to the guy. I'm not mad at him for looking at your tits. I would have looked too. Shit. TC says, I've been happily married with my wife for 7 years. Neither one of us has thought about this. I'll always hold the door for her, but in some situations, she'll hold the door for me. We also hold it for total strangers.
Right.
Exactly. This is what we do. I don't know what BB Plays is talking about.
Yeah. It's not that big of a deal, but it does.
It's
it is
not
an
that serious.
opportunity to show respect and that you're paying attention. And
Not only
let your man be a gentleman sometimes.
There you
know?
go, man. If you're out on a date with your woman, she doesn't touch doors, guys. This is just how it is. Devin looked and was acting like a lady. She was respectful. Guess what? She gets the fucking door held for her. She gets the tab picked up for her. This is how this works. This is called quid pro quo, guys.
Now, if I'm in sweatpants and my hair's up in a bun,
Oh
I can
no,
open
open your own shit. Oh yeah, that's the way we do it too.
Then we just kick the door open.
Yeah, I'm like, go on. No, I'm serious. This is the way we do it. This is the way we do it. Like real talk. As a matter of fact, if you're wearing sweats and shit, you drive. That's what happens. The only time I drive anymore is when Dev is dressed up. If you look like a lady, you get treated like one. If you look like me, you get treated like me.
Yeah, that, and you don't want me driving in high heels.
Jesus.
Hazard.
Jesus fucking Christ, yeah, you're gonna kill us all. Oh my God. She's from Florida, y'all. That's where she learned to drive.
I got a lead foot as it is.
Just let
I
that.
need some extra heel there.
Just let that sit. I put on 2 seatbelts. When she drives, I put one here.
Stop it.
I got like the Sparko shit. I've got the Hans device.
I have a perfect driving
I wonder
record.
if I can. I don't have a perfect driving record. I wonder if I could get a Hans device for the Honda. Anya. Hey, 3 days ago, she says, are there any guys here who see how insecure and effeminate Donovan comes off? He just seems too wound up and pissed off. He's looking for a problem, and I would think guys want to come across as laid back. Guilty as charged, Anya. So let me get this straight. So I'm effeminate, but I want to come across as laid back. Yeah, Anya, I'm high octane, sweetie.
Yes.
I'm high octane. I have a lot of energy. If you want to call that wound up, okay, cool. And she's right. He seems too wound up and pissed off. Check. 2 for 2. 2 for 2. I have a documented anger problem. It is called intermittent explosive disorder. It is documented. It has been diagnosed. So yes, I'm very tightly wound and I am pissed off. I'm not looking for a problem and I'm not looking to come across as something I'm not, Anya. Sorry to disappoint you. Insecure and effeminate, that's just her using
I think
shaming.
you're just confident and you hold your head high. I like it. You know what's
It's all in
effeminate?
perception.
Guys walking around like this. You know, I don't know, honey. Where do you want to eat? You know?
Yeah.
Like I hate that stuff.
Yeah. Or you could be a Sigma.
Oh, do not speak of the Sigma.
Do not speak that way of the Sigma, for the lasers will shoot out of his eyes and destroy you for speaking
And
for the blasphemous.
Vomitate in the comments that we won't be able to handle that all.
Just keep it real. If I was a Sigma, we'd have like 8 kids right now, wouldn't we?
Maybe if we met like 20 years ago.
What if I was a Sigma male? My name is Donovan Sharp, and I am a Sigma.
You are the lone wolf.
I am a lone wolf with a 13-inch penis.
You go.
And my penis shoots lasers.
You have a gaming den.
I have a game. It is not a gaming den. It is a gaming fortress.
It's a
You need
vault.
to get. It is a gaming vault. You need to get that right. Do not fuck with the Sigma
Yeah,
male.
see how wound up and uptight he is,
God, this
everybody.
fucking bitch. Jesus Christ. You want wound up and uptight, dude? Talk shit about Sigmas. Shit. Oh my God. Those fucking guys. Every time I do a show on Sigma males, man, these
They come out of the
sad.
woodwork.
Oh my God, dude. Fine. I give up. I fucking give up. Okay, you guys are Sigmas. You guys all have 13-inch penises. There is nothing you have. Listen, you guys are born winners. You're lone wolves. Please just leave me the fuck alone already. Goddamn. Peter Laronde says, too much thought and self-drama, bro. How do you ever have a good time? Is it always a game when you go out with your lady? No. It's called being a gentleman and establishing boundaries and training your woman. This is the thing. When he says is it always a game? This is a guy who just wants to exist and his woman does what she's supposed to do. And if you're proactive in establishing boundaries and training your woman so that you have the desired outcome, that to him is playing a game.
Well, some guys want to go through life living in the back seat, taking naps, and don't care where they're headed.
It's all what it is. Hey, listen, if that's you, Peter Laron, I'm not mad at you. Geeky Anomaly says, it's not a dungeon, it's a command center. Dre Raven says, the Sigma does not need to... Oh my God!
I remember
the Sigma does not need to close a restaurant, and the restaurant give him the food. I'll give him food.
I remember we had dinner with Geeky Anomaly. And
Oh,
he
yeah,
started-
in Vegas.
He started doing the thing.
Oh, my God,
Like, he
yes.
does it so good. I was
He
really
does. He
impressed.
did it. I was very impressed with Geeky's Sigma male impersonation. Oh, listen, you Sigma males, you guys are fucking superheroes. Like, real talk. I got nothing but respect for you guys. Jace Moore says, it is their job, let them perform. Okay, so it's a performance now. Imagine being, this is funny. This was the restaurant video.
I didn't watch this video.
The restaurant one?
I just saw the screen cap.
Holy God, well, we got to watch it now. Hold on, guys.
It's not long, is it?
No, it's just it's not long at all. It's
If you scroll up, the link is right there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Let me look at
Keep going.
I can see it. Stop. So here is the restaurant that I thought you saw the restaurant video. All right, well, I'll be damned. All right.
I was there. I didn't really see a need to.
Okay.
Watch
All right.
the video.
Well, without further ado, here is the restaurant video. Open the car door for her. It was fucking hot.
Yeah.
Ladies first for now. There's you looking good. Oh, there's me running ahead to grab the door for you.
I just stand to the side. Like, what?
Now, we can't hear it, and it's okay, but this is me telling her, hey, you know what? Now I asked her, hey, how do you pronounce your name? She says Donovan. See how she looks at your boy. Walk in front of your woman.
What was
Never.
her name? Like, Alina or...
I forgot.
Dahlia? No,
Adalia.
Adalia,
Adalia,
right.
yes.
It was funny because I was looking at her name tag too. I was like, I wonder how you pronounce that.
And
I was like, I was so glad he
Okay,
asked.
stop talking. Here it comes. Okay, so this is me ordering for you. Now, this is funny. You actually gently kicked me under the table to remind the waiter about the butter. Watch. I know when it happens. Watch. This is funny. So I'm ordering your lobster, right? This is so funny. Watch. That's you. That's you right there. You're like, hey, and I had to put up my finger. I was like, just relax.
I'm not
You were like,
kicking. I was
no,
gently
you were like,
nudging.
hey, I need my butter. I was like, I got you.
I
And
need
this,
the
of
butter.
course, is us on the way out. Baby got back. Hold up. I'm going to show y'all. Baby got back for real. Yes, sir. Devin works very hard at the gym.
My trainer loves my back.
She does, doesn't she?
Yeah.
She's a beast, bro. Precious little evidence of that. Now, this is the dude that held the door. I want you to watch very closely. Watch.
Oh,
Now, hold on. Now, when it goes close up, you see him? He's looking at your tits right there. He's looking at your tits. Yes, sir. He was very polite. You said, thank you. Thank you, sir. There you go. There it is.
Okay.
So that's the restaurant video. And of course that back though. But this is the thing about the restaurant video. And it's so funny that these people have this reaction. The fantasy world of Donovan Sharp, right? Mm-hmm. She didn't even look at the man because it was handsome. Imagine a woman being respectful of her man and acting like a lady on the date, being so foreign that people think it's a fucking fantasy world.
Yeah.
Imagine that. It's just incredible. Look, she just goes along with these people cannot believe that this is what really happened. They think that was just, all of our other skits were acting. They actually think that we planned that. One guy even said that we, and I addressed this. One guy even, the whatchamacallit, Adalia looked good. She really did, the hostess. But one guy said it was scripted. And I'm like, okay, Devin said 2 words that entire video. Thank and you. You said 2 words that entire video. Number 1. Number 2, did I pay Adalia to look at me the way she did? Did I say, hey, Adalia, I'm going to be shooting a video for YouTube. Look at me in such a way that makes you look like you're attracted to me, okay? Did I call the waiter and say, hey, did I call Seasons 52 be like, hey, make sure we have a male waiter so that I can demonstrate that my woman doesn't look at male waiters?
Bonus points for man buns.
You know what? I like the guy with the man bun. I liked him. He was cool. Don't talk shit about the man bun. I like him. Shout out to man bun. Did I pay some random guy in the parking lot, which was 174,000 fucking degrees, to say, hey, look, I want you to stand out in the parking lot, and when you see an F cup big titty blonde come through the breezeway, come through the landing, I want you to be right there to open the door, just so I can demonstrate that she doesn't look at men when she's with me. How stupid is that? that was scripted. Come the fuck on. Get out of here. She just goes along with the videos.
But these are the same guys that, you know, call me a 3 or 4, but think that every picture they see on Instagram is unfiltered, and you know, it's like, hey,
the guys, listen,
if you
the
wanted
guys.
to see my thirst trap pics, like Instagram type pics, they wouldn't be saying that. I don't post that kind of stuff.
No, well, you don't post stuff anyway, which brings me to what I was going to tell you that I didn't tell you. Do you want to know why I post pictures of you like that on Instagram?
Why?
So that you get outside validation without having to get outside validation.
I don't really need it, though.
I know you don't need it, but just in case, I'm like, okay, I know women need validation and this and that and the other, and you know, just to quell your thirst for getting on Instagram, just so that you know, hey, people think you're attractive. It is what it is.
As long as you think I'm attractive, that's all I care about.
You have nice tits.
Thank you.
You have big titties. Yes. A little too much, but don't treat women like dogs. Again, this is the way you act as a lady, right? Ladylike behavior is so foreign to these people. They actually think it was scripted. Unbelievable.
Do we have to?
Stop. We have time.
Okay.
We're good. I'm always conscious of the time, sweetie.
Okay.
Joseph Wallace wants to know, is she okay? So Joseph Wallace wants to think that you're under some sort of duress.
I could use another of those corn bacon flatbread
Oh my
thingies.
God, those were fucking awesome. Dude, no, she is not okay. No, she is not okay. We should have got 3 of those. Holy smokes. Chuck Stem says, blink twice if you need help. What they're implying is that I threatened you into acting like a lady at a restaurant.
That's not necessary.
Even though I held the door for you. I paid for the meal.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
not necessary.
I don't know.
Oh, this was another one.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm good. He kicked her out for what? This is when you went to the bathroom with your phone. Devin! Thank you. Tell the people, do you take your phone into the bathroom
No.
with you?
No.
Could you if you wanted to?
I could. It's kind of gross, but it's insane. People are very defensive about their phone in the bathroom when they're pooping in the comments. It's really unbelievable. I did not expect a response like that.
Well, sweetheart, when people respond that strongly, that's the time they're doing their dirt. Listen, it's just like we said in the video. These bitches are acting like they're not swiping for dick on Tinder while pinching off a log on the toilet. Seriously, they're acting like they're not texting their ex while peeing. They're acting like they're not swiping for sausage while in the shower. They act like if I take my phone into the bathroom, nothing is going on. Get out of here with that.
It's important for people to understand that when...
Why don't you take your phone into the bathroom, Devin?
Okay, because when we first started dating...
No, I want to know why you don't.
Oh, because you told me that you didn't like it.
No, I told you what? I told you I don't commit to women who take their phones in the bathroom.
Well, the way that it worked out was like you didn't come out and say, if you take your phone to the bathroom, we're over. I don't commit to women who do that.
Say that one more time.
You didn't come out and just say, like, you're not allowed to take your phone to the bathroom.
I'll be goddamned.
You know, one time, early when we were dating, I went to go to the bathroom. I had my phone with me. You're like, no, you can leave that here. Mm-hmm. And that's all you had to say.
Yep.
Okay, so he doesn't want me taking my phone to the bathroom. Guess I'll take a book. Guess I'll take a magazine, you know? Like, there are other things to do. Read a shampoo bottle. Who knows? But, you know, okay, so if that's what he outlines is if me taking my phone to the bathroom is disrespectful to him, then why would I do it unless I wanted to piss him off or end the relationship?
I want to know why you... Look, what I'm getting at is all of the measures you take to make sure I understand what you're up to. Why don't you take the phone to the bathroom?
I have nothing to do on the phone in the bathroom. Like, it would, like I just said, I don't do it because you told me that...
I told you one time, don't do that.
Right.
And why did I tell you not to do that?
I don't think you had to tell me.
The point is, you're completely missing the point.
Okay.
Is
Not my reader.
that's
I
okay.
don't
That's
know.
all right. Wait, I'm sorry. What the fuck did you just say?
But I don't know. Oh,
No, what did you say before
I
that?
said, I'm trying here.
Did you just say I'm not a mind reader?
Yeah.
Okay, never say that shit to me again. You understand?
Yeah.
Fuck's wrong with you? Oh, wait, am I being controlling and toxic and possessing?
Maybe.
No, the reason you don't bring your phone into the bathroom, the reason you don't bring your phone to the bathroom is the same reason why you check in. It's the same reason why you installed the dash cam. It's the same reason why you put cameras in your house. So that I know that you're not up to anything nefarious in the bathroom. That's it. That's it. We got all these people out here acting like that anytime they bring their phone into the bathroom, they're everything is innocent. No. If your girl, listen, does every girl who takes her phone into the bathroom, is she up to no good? I don't know, but I know that enough of them do. I know that enough of them do to warrant this particular boundary. You as a woman, if you really want your man to not think that you're up to anything, don't bring your phone to the bathroom. That's it. If you're not concerned with what he thinks and this and that and the other, fine, by all means. Take your phone into the bathroom. But when he doesn't commit to you and doesn't tell you why, that's probably why. Trap says, WTF, insecurity on a whole other level. If your girl's gonna cheat, especially while taking a shit, she's trash. But to not trust her to take her phone into the bathroom, damn, bro, that's weak. So on one hand, he says if she's cheating, especially while taking a dump, she's trash. But if I don't trust her to take her phone to the bathroom, that's weak.
Well, that was my question at first. It was like, I can't play Angry Birds in the toilet. And you're like, I don't know what you're doing. And I'm like, oh, yeah, good point. You can say anything you want. I mean,
exactly.
There's also a reason why, like in the evenings where I have my iPad out and I play games. See, my phone is for communication. My iPad is for entertainment. So when we're just hanging out, I'm not sitting here on my phone, blah, 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 so that to make you paranoid, going, what the hell are you doing over there? You know, no, I'm on my iPad. It's right here. It's open. You can look. You can see.
And it's not about. Hold on. It's not about not making me paranoid. Okay. It doesn't have anything to do with paranoia. What it has to do is letting me know day in, day out that you can be trusted.
Yeah.
That's all it is. That's all it is. Are you taking measures to make sure you don't put the relationship at risk? That's all there is to it. That's all there is to it.
We both have a lot invested in our relationship.
That's exactly right.
We put in a lot of work. And that is worth defending and respecting. So other people may find it controlling. At least we know where the goalposts are.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Listen, call it whatever you want. We have a solid relationship. Yakety yak. Don't come back. That's aging myself. My wife carries her phone into the bathroom every time. I don't care. We've been married for 27 years. If she wants to look at whatever, then it's whatever. People get carried away with small things. Congratulations, Yakety Yak, for being the exception to the rule, supposedly. But you're telling me that, oh, well, she can just look at whatever. So you're going to tell me that the 27 years you've invested in that relationship, you're just going to be like, I don't care? Come on, man. Like, dude, stop the cap. Just because your wife carries her phone into the bathroom and you've been married for 27 years does not mean that your wife has not cheated on you, yakety yak. Like, fuck out of here. Come on, man. Oh, well, you know what? Yakety yak. His wife did it. They've been married for 27 years. Take down the video.
Never done anything wrong.
Take down the video. You got me, yakety yak. Mama Mia Sue says, sounds like a control freak, and does that road go both ways? No, it doesn't fucking go both ways because I'm the man and she's the woman. That's how it works. If I take my phone to the bathroom all the fucking time, don't I?
Yeah.
Exactly. There you go. Knights Gaming Studio, KGS. Oh, you got a fucking gamers con? Oh my god, the fucking
at
gamers.
Least now
oh
you
my
already
god.
know what to expect. So.
Oh Jesus Christ. I honestly don't know who would take relationship advice from this dude. His opinion has to be biased because women have been mistreating him most of his life. He's actually right. He's actually right. He's right. The reason why I do what I do is because what's happened to me in the past. People act like proactively avoiding things that you didn't avoid in the past to avoid the same bad outcome is somehow weak. The reason he does this is because he's been hurt. Yes, that's correct. I have been hurt. And in my hurt, I went and in searching for answers, Knights Gaming Studio, I found that there are other men who have similar stories that I do. That's what happened. Oh, okay. So your girl used to take her phone into the bathroom, huh? She used to go to bars and clubs on Friday night too, huh? Well, Well, in order to reduce the odds of this happening, I'm just not going to commit to women who engage in these kinds of activities, just like an employer would do. If I'm an employer, okay, and I hired employees who came in and said, "Hey, I come to work on time. I get all my work done. I'm very respectful of others." Okay, you know what? I'll take your word for it. Whatever's on your resume, I'm not gonna verify anything. I hire 10 people like that. I can't be surprised if they show up to work late, or if they don't get their work done or get their work done on time. So if I'm an employer, because I don't want to hire people who don't show up to work on time or get their work done, I'm controlling and possessive because I'm taking measures to make sure that I don't get that same kind of employee. Do you see what I'm saying here? That makes perfect sense for an employer not to hire that kind of employee, but me as a man, I can't put those same boundaries in place because I'm a man and it's involving people. Well, she's a woman. She's not a. Employees are people too. What do you got?
No, that's a...
Everything's eventual. I think that's a bit much. If she's giving you reason not to trust her at that level, it's time to boot her out regardless of any rules. Oh boy. Everything's eventual. If she's given me reason not to trust her, I'm not committing to her in the first place. I'm not going to wait for her to fuck me over to kick her out. Everything's eventual. That's not how this works. If she crosses those boundaries, I'm removing my commitment. It's that simple. You don't have to waiting for someone to do something before you do something. That is what class? Reactive.
Right.
Ay, ay, ay.
Well, a lot of these people think that because you have a problem with it, it's a you problem.
Oh my God.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so, I check my rearview mirror before I back up every time because I don't want to hit something. But it doesn't
That's insecure. It's toxic and controlling,
okay.
Devin.
All right.
Yes, that's that's weak.
Tell that to my insurance company.
Oh, I thought you had a perfect driving record.
I do. That's why my rate is so low.
Yeah. Yeah, you do have a very, very low rate. Let's go ahead and wrap this up. Honest Citizen with the 70s R's says, Dev and Don, why do you think that men ought to entertain them? A guy must be funny, spontaneous, have a good conversation, swag, and money, while girls don't feel the need to do anything except exist. That's the world we live in.
I mean, look at the in the animal kingdom, it's the male birds that do the dance.
Yeah, the male birds do the dance and the females. Yeah, man. This
Yeah.
is listen, Honest Citizen, women are born with value. Men have to Men, we have to build value. Women simply have to preserve it. You can think it's not fair, whatever the case may be. I think it's very fair. We as men, we are physically and mentally capable of so much more than women. Okay? So it's only natural that the creator, whoever he or it is, he can't put that much on women. Dude, women have the power to bring life into the world, man. You can't give them everything. And as such, the creator had to make us want to smash them so bad that we want to civilize the world for them. That's just how it is.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it is. Good question. Mr. Stewart, $20. Appreciate that. Says peace and blessing. Mr. Stewart, welcome to Chat Privileges. Appreciate that very much. Oh my, says King Life. Do we still have a breakdown today? Absolutely. The breakdown is going to be right after this. Let's finish these off. Milka Panic says, aha, this is so stupid. You do realize you can do all of those things you are afraid of while being in any room in the house? I dislike taking the phone to the bathroom for hygiene reasons, but when it happens, I do end up taking it with me, blah, 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 blah. Okay, blah, 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 blah. Okay.
She's basically saying that she doesn't cheat on her boyfriend or husband in the bathroom. She does it in her own comfort of her own bed.
Okay, here's the deal. Okay. Here's the deal. You have a keylogger and all sorts of monitoring stuff on your phone. Whether you're in the bathroom with your phone or not, I'm going to know what you're doing.
Right.
You know what I mean? This is how that is. This is more than petty. This is abuse. Run from anyone that has this as a boundary. There is, never was, and never will be any respect or trust from that person because that person is not, never has been, and never will be respectful or trustworthy. Am I respectful of you,
Yes,
Devin?
very.
And do you trust
see
me?
it in the video, yeah. Yeah, I trust you implicitly.
This is funny. Never be respectful. It's funny how people talk out of both sides of their mouth, right?
Yeah.
They want it both ways. Oh, he's treating you like a dog. Yet I treated you with the utmost respect in the video. Oh, it's fake. You can't win for losing. Marksai Ferdinand, Makasi Ferdinand, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. You all should be giving advice to nobody. Stay single if you're that paranoid. Not paranoid, just wary. Most women will cheat on you if you do not put it to you this way. Most women have habits, characteristics, and personal traits that put their relationship at risk all the time. That's not paranoia, my friend. Those are the facts. If you want to reduce the odds of getting burned by such a woman, this is what boundaries are for. I
It's
can't
like
even
calling like a captain you must be a bad boat captain if you carry enough life preservers on this boat for everybody.
It's unbelievable.
You
It's
know.
like anytime you are
You must be
proactively.
paranoid.
Well, that's the thing. If you're proactive about something bad happening, because that bad thing has happened to you in the past again and again and again, and you read stories and hear stories from men about the same experiences again and again and again, that's not called being paranoid.
It's common
That's called
sense.
being. Yes, thank you. You took the words right out of my mouth. It's common fucking sense. Come on. He said this is a girlfriend thing. You'll feel much better after 20 plus years of marriage.
Different, yeah. I think a lot of these people who
Fair
are
enough.
married for 20 years, I think a lot of them don't really care anymore. Like
In 20, listen.
after 20 years, you're like, if you're gonna cheat, do it.
Check this out.
please.
If you're 60, listen. If you're 65, and you want to go out and get some side dick, I'm like, hey, you know what? Look, real talk. Knock yourself out. I'm good. Because at 65, I probably won't want to be fucking anymore
Oh,
either.
come on. I don't believe that would ever be true. You'd be like, I just invested 26 years in you.
Oh my God, Jesus Christ.
Right?
Oh boy. Yeah,
You're
you're right.
like, no.
Gareth Green, lots of people do all kinds of things with their phones on the toilet. This is stupid and controlling. Devin, let me ask you again. Could you take your phone into the bathroom if you wanted to?
Yep.
Thank you. But one question. You are allowed on YouTube, but she's not allowed on IG. Devin, are you allowed to be on Instagram?
Yeah.
Are you allowed to have social media? Devin, you're a grown woman.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to be on social media. You can do it if you want to. You're 45 years old. You're a grown-ass woman. What are we doing?
Yeah.
Disagree, she says. Luna Laka, black woman. Disagree. I love my music, games, and YouTube videos in the bathroom, especially while on the toilet. Ew. There's no trust in this relationship. If my phone is a problem, I'll just bring my iPad or laptop. Ooh, bringing your laptop into... Ugh. I'm glad my man has nothing to worry about because he can literally hear me in the bathroom
Ew,
and
wait.
walk in anytime he wants. No! Ah!
Wait for it.
Half the time, I never fully... Whoa! Whoa. Okay. So... Yeah, that's... I don't think the issue
much.
here is the iPad or laptop.
Half the time I never fully close the door. Just leave it
The
open.
the issue is you dropping the deuce and not closing the door. Oh boy.
Who poops with the door open?
Apparently Luna Laka does. That's why you don't have a man, Luna, because you shit with the goddamn door open. That's what it is. That's it. That's why she's single, because she shits with the door open. I wouldn't date a woman. You know what? New boundary, Devin. I do not commit to women who shit with the door open. That is a fireable, dude, that is a fireable offense. I will not tolerate it. Can you shit with the door open if you want, Dev? Can you? You absolutely can. I will never tell you what you can or cannot do. If you want to shit with the door open, knock yourself out. But you won't have to worry about me kicking you out. I'll kick myself out. I will kick myself out. And that draws this to a close.
Yeah,
Wow.
I had to leave it on that one.
Wow. Luna. Look, man, if if you want any advice from me on how to get a man. I'm going to give you this advice for free because we're running short on time. I'm going to give you this advice for free. Luna, if you want a man, if you want to increase your odds of success with men, stop shitting with the door open. You'd be surprised at how much more attractive that makes you. Ay, ay, ay. Whew. King Life with the $5 super chat says, who's better drivers, Donovan, men or women? Oh, it's men. Fucking men. Absolutely. Dre Raven says, old Luna shit posts on YouTube while shitting. Do you think she was shitting when she wrote? Ooh, I think she was shitting when she wrote the comment and the door was open.
Hey, man, when the stars line up, what more could you hope for?
Oh, God. That is fucking gross. Oh, Mark LeBrand says shit happens. Okay, all right. Okay, stop it right there. We're not doing that. We are not. Nope. No shit jokes. No shit jokes. No shit jokes. Devin, closing thoughts on our commenters.
I mean, this relationship is super toxic. I don't know what I'm doing. I try to leave, but he won't let me leave. So I'm just going to sit here and just, like, do what he says because, yes, sir.
Yes. There you go. By the way, I'll give you the combination for the lock later tonight.
Oh.
Yeah.
For my ankle bracelet?
For your ankle bracelet and your cage. I will give you the combination.
You know, you got to let me out so that we can go to the movies.
Yes. Oh, that's right. That's right. We are going to go. That's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to that. So we are going to see. Oh, yeah. We got to get a move on. We are going to see Nope. We are going to see Nope. Ah, Starboy 5 is back. Starboy 5 is back and says, hey, Donovan, you are a high value man. Thank you. Thank you, Starman 5. I appreciate that. I, the market, proclaimed you as such. Others will follow. Anyhow, here's the question. Will you leave if she goes out with friends? Let me look at Starboy here. So the question is, will you leave if she goes out with friends? If she goes out with friends, that's too vague.
Yeah,
that's too
I
vague.
could go out with my friends.
You can go out. Listen. You can get. I guess he's talking about. I'm gonna clear this up for him. If she goes out for a coffee date, right? I'm good. I'm not going anywhere. If she goes to the club or bar with her friends, I'm good. I'm not going anywhere. She, on the other hand, has to find another place to live. Why? Because at the beginning of the relationship, I told her, I do not commit to women who go to bars or clubs. I do not commit to women who do girls' nights out. I didn't kick her out. She kicked herself out. How? Because she engaged in an activity that is indicative of women I do not commit to. I didn't make the choice. She made the choice. She understood what the consequence was. This is like asking an employer, if an employee of yours is late, are you going to fire them? What's the employer supposed to do? Well, they fired themselves. The employee knew that if he shows up late for work, he doesn't have a job anymore. So the employer doesn't make that decision. The employee makes the decision. So if Devin decides to go out to the bar or the club or girls' nights out, I'm not making the decision to kick herself out. She's making the decision to kick herself out. Why? Because she understands and has from the start very clearly that if she engages in behaviors of women I don't commit to, she knows that she is forfeiting my commitment. Mm-hmm. So there you go. There you go. Appreciate that, Starboy 5. He called me a high-value man, Dev.
Aww.
He called me a high-value man. I appreciate that.
Now you're going to have your hard time fitting your head out the door when we go to the
Oh,
movies.
I know. Total. Oh, dude, I know. I totally know. By the way, I like what you have on. You're going to have to change into a dress for the movie, but I want you to be a stunner out there today.
I'm looking good in that dark movie theater.
Hey, man, there's the lobby too, goddammit. There's the lobby too, goddammit.
I got you, baby. I'll represent you well.
No, I just like to look at your ass and tits.
Okay.
That's just how it is. Thank you guys very much for all of your super chats. Shout out to Starboy 5, King Life, Mr. Stewart, who also became a member. Honest Citizen, appreciate that. Very good question. Amar Kermani, haven't seen you in a while. Starboy 5 again. Starboy 5 again. Thank you guys all. Stefan Thomas, I appreciate you becoming a member. JBlaze11, appreciate the super chat. Coming up right now, Did you hear that?
There's a dog bark.
Oh, God, what's Chester up to now? Oh, Chester probably, no, it's not time to walk yet. So right now, we are going to continue this stream on Sharp Stream. We are going to start the Temptation Island breakdown in about 5 minutes. I'm going to go drain the main vein because I'm about to piss myself. Devin, you represented yourself here very, very well. Thank you very much for being on the show.
Yeah,
and,
it's been a while.
Yeah, it has. It has been a while, but we got a couple of shorts. We're still working. We'll make the announcement about the course probably on Monday.
Okay, yeah,
We'll
and
see.
I should be filming with Tallulah sometime within the next week. So
Cool.
check
Cool.
me out. We should
Good
be
stuff.
making
Yeah.
another appearance on her channel as well.
Cool. Very, very good. Thank you guys all for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Take care.